Harry Potter just destroyed Voldemort.
Well,
welcome to our live Raw watch-along.
Hey, what's up?
Jack, how's it going? Judd Elite, how you doing? Great to have everybody here.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hopefully everybody can hear us.
Hopefully everything sounds good. Sounds good in my headphones.
Yeah, sounds good in mine too.
There doesn't seem to be any,
Switch to the multi-stream.
Here we go. There we go. There we go.
You are house sitting, Jack. That sounds like fun. That sounds like tremendously fun.
I'm gonna turn this down. Harry Potter, you're great, but...
You can make that bigger now that I've got everything out of the way.
Okay, hello. We're here to watch Raw.
Raw! We're watching it live.
Yeah,
I don't know. Have we done a watch-along with...
a weekly show?
Raw?
No, don't think so. I think we did one with Ant on Gimme Oh Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we've done
for
one.
SmackDown.
How you doing, Lewis? By the way, I have to give a shout out to Lewis. $10 donation. We appreciate it. Thank you, Lewis. Observing Stuff. Hola. How's it going?
Hello, everybody.
Did everybody have a wonderful weekend? Ready for a long week here? Harry Potter here too. Yes. Now we've got him staring at the stick.
It's a wand, you weirdo.
Oh, the wand,
it's
sorry.
It's not a stick. It's a wand. Good grief.
He's gonna break it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Harry. Don't. Oh, jeez.
Well, that's the end of the Elder Wand.
Harry Potter just broke the stick.
It's not a stick. It's a wand. It was the Elder Wand, I believe.
Happy you guys are doing a watch-along. I can't stay up late. Well, we're happy we're doing a watch-along, too.
Yeah,
like I said, it's going to be a long week.
It's Mania week.
Show tonight. No show tomorrow. We
show
got Wednesday, Thursday,
Friday,
Saturday, Sunday. Monday next week, Tuesday next week, Wednesday next week, Thursday next week, Friday next week.
Crazy. Every day next week.
Yeah.
Watch Harry Potter with guns. That's phenomenal editing right there.
I know Drew McIntyre is going to win the title, but there's another person that used to have Wrestlemania moment other than Drew McIntyre. Can you guess who it is? And it's not Roman Reigns. Andre the Giant is who I'm going to say, John L. By the way, hello, John L. How you doing? A stick. Yeah, he just broke the stick.
It's not a stick. It's a wand.
I saw one of those outside in my yard today. That's a stick.
It was not a stick. It was a wand. It was
What's
clearly...
on Thursday? Thursday is the second night of NXT.
Oh, yeah, that's this week. This Thursday is the second night of
yes.
NXT TakeOver. Next week is Impact. It's their second show.
Yes.
Their show, Impact. This week is the first week they're doing the Thursday schedule, and then next week it'll be the first time that we watch it because we are not watching it this week because we have NXT TakeOver.
Impact is next Thursday, yes. Impact will be this Thursday too, but we will be watching NXT just because it is a pay-per-view.
How many hours of wrestling content in total for these upcoming 2 weeks? A lot. Way too much. A lot.
A lot.
A big number.
A lot.
Maven, I must say these mashed potatoes you made are fabulous.
Is this the way this show ends? Or
yes.
did this start another show?
No, this is the way it ends.
Well, I've never watched Harry Potter, so...
This is the last movie.
The only one I've seen is the first one.
It's how it ends.
This is the last one?
Yeah.
Well, why don't they have,
Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Is that his kid?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Isn't that sweet?
It is. Anyways, I'm eating mashed
Harry
potatoes
Potter
too.
had a kid, and I didn't know it.
I'm eating mashed potatoes too. They're not as good as I generally make them, but Mrs. G said they're good, so I suppose they're decent. I don't know.
Well, NXT has 2 nights. What a good week for wrestling. Yes, it has 2 nights. We will be streaming both of them. Harry's walking down by the train.
We're going to Diagon Alley.
Something's not going to turn out well here.
No, everything's going to be fine.
Lewis is watching Elevation.
Sweet. This
Deathly Hallows 2.
Yep.
I haven't seen the first one.
It's been a minute since I've watched this. I haven't watched the Harry Potter movies.
I've never seen... Observing Steph's never seen Harry Potter or Star Wars. The only Harry Potter that I've seen, like, all of it is the first one. What's the first one? Sorcerer's Stone?
The Sorcerer's Stone,
yeah.
Philosopher's Stone, whatever you want to call it.
I've only seen, like, parts of the other Harry Potters.
That's cool. That's cool.
Well, in this one, I've never seen any of it. Other than me going... Oh, turn the channel.
That is just rude.
Yeah. It was Sasha Banks. She hasn't had a WrestleMania moment, and I feel she really needs it because every horsewoman has had a moment except for her. No, she doesn't need it. No. What are the matches again for Dynamite this Wednesday?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
I don't even know what's on the card.
Well, you do too. We talked about Wednesday, but I don't remember.
Well, we did, but I don't remember what's on the card.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Is I don't remember what's on the card. Okay, we knew what it was, but I don't remember. And more so,
So my question is Harry telling his kid, "Hey, by the way, there's this guy named Voldemort. I think I killed him, but he might come back."
Yeah, he was saying Albus Severus Potter, whatever his name is. I think that's what his name is.
Why do they? If you notice,
he was like
the USA Network. I don't know. I don't know if like Jack. I don't know what you're watching on, but like our channel, USA Network has little glasses, and then like Harry's lightning bolt thing.
The kid was worried about being put in the Slytherin house, and dude was like, "You were named after two of the greatest headmasters ever. One of which was like the head of Slytherin or whatever. And so you'll be fine." And that's what that was. And now they're all crying because
they're all grown up.
Their children are going to Hogwarts or whatever.
Good luck, kids.
9 3/4.
9 3/4.
Yeah, that's the wall you run through to get to.
I believe it. Can I run through a wall? No.
I wouldn't. I mean, I'd watch you try.
I should try that. Just go to some train station and try running through a wall and go, well, I saw Harry Potter do it, so I thought I could. USA has it here too. Cool.
Here we go.
Over here so I can see this better.
Oh.
And move this.
Over there?
Over here. We're rearranging some things.
Yeah, kind of going to be looking off this way and then straight, for the camera. Whatever.
I know nothing about Harry Potter. Or Harry Potter. Him too. Yeah, I know nothing about Harry Potter either. Other than he's a wizard. I have a forehead scar like Harry and with round glasses. I look like Harry.
Dude,
well, Jack, maybe you are Harry.
It's weird. I think it's just the glasses. But my older brother, he had like Harry Potter glasses when he was a kid. They're like really rounded and like I don't know. It always reminds me of Harry Potter because it's just the rounded glasses.
My stepdad's called Harry. Well, Jack, let's just call you Harry. See, just think, Jack. If Harry Potter had come out before, you'd probably be Harry and not Jack. How you doing, Eric? We are going to be watching Raw tonight. We decided to do a watch along. Then Now Forever. Welcome to the Thunderdome Raw Live.
That was gross.
I love the books.
Piece of pepper.
Here we go. Yes, here we go.
I've never read the Harry Potter books. I've only okay, that's a lie. I read the second book for whatever reason. I think I had to do it for school. I needed to pick a book or something a while ago. And I read the second one. Didn't read any of the other ones. I've seen all the movies, though. The movies are good. It's Drew McIntyre with his sword. And squish it in the ground, bro.
Like, I don't even get that part.
I don't either. It's not even cool.
Hey, doing Volterra. I saw a Walmart worker who looked like Harry Potter with different glasses and hair color. Did you walk up to him and say, "How's Voldemort doing?" Well, Gahy, we're not doing a video until Wednesday, so I'm here for my American gang. We're glad to have you here, Jack.
Yes.
Why doesn't Drew ever use that sword in his no DQ matches? I think it would give him a little advantage. I 100% agree. I've never, and who takes it out? Like, did someone just now take it out?
Yep, probably.
Is it now gone?
Because it's gone before somebody else makes an entrance.
Well, yeah, but I mean, or does he just, like, when he leaves the ring, does he pick it up as he goes out?
Depends on what segment he's doing, I guess. If you have other people that are coming out in between while they're showing one of these video packages or something, I suppose they have somebody who takes it out before the next person comes out.
Got 7 inches taken off my hair today. Don't look like it made a difference, but it did. My hair was down to my waist. Well, both of my sons, my younger sons, have hair The oldest probably is getting close to having his hair to his waist. And the youngest, the 3-year-old, is probably has his about the middle of his back.
Yeah, both of them have pretty long hair. Put them in
you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. By next week, WrestleMania will deliver, but TakeOver will stand and deliver. 100% agree, John Lee. I don't know if WrestleMania is going to deliver, though, or not. I've worn rectangle glasses since I was 14, as I used to wear round ones, and a kid on the bus said I look like Harry. He didn't want to look like Harry Potter, apparently. That's Vince's sword. Like he legit owns a Claymore. Well, that's interesting.
The final Raw. 5 days until WrestleMania. Where the heck is the thing? Here it is. I gotta turn this up a smidge.
By the way, Jack, two of our kids, our daughters had like a Harry Potter kiss mark on their forehead when they were born.
Yeah, they did. Tabitha's is kind of faded away some. It's still, you can still see it though.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not as zigzaggy. True. My gravies. Can you just, like, get to the point, bro?
Wait, Raw tonight is pre-taped as well?
Probably. I think this show and Friday are pre-taped.
Yeah.
So, he's talking about Corbin and how Corbin isn't going to be able to stop him. And then he says to Lashley, look, dude, the match is happening whether you like it or not. It doesn't matter who you throw in my way. They're going down. At the end of all of this, Corbin is not going to be champion unless he wins the next Money in the Bank. Yeah, no.
He's not winning Money in the Bank.
He's already won Money in the Bank and he freaking lost the cash-in.
Yeah. Mr. G, are your kids Muggle-born wizards? Yes. They are.
Do you have any idea what any of that means?
No.
Okay. A Muggle is a human.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
I thought it was.
He thought it was.
I don't know, but they got parkour down, so...
Drew has so many lines in his face.
He's getting old.
It's like, whoa, dude.
Drew is getting old.
And it's not even just that he has, like, his face, like, scrunched up.
It's not like that he has his face.
No, it's his face scrunched up, okay? It's not even like he, like, doing some weird scrunchy thing with his face. They're just, like, there.
He needs some of the skin tightening stuff.
Something.
Plastic surgery.
The lines are, like, so prominent.
It's like a crater. Mr. Jerry loves that stop motion. I watched it again. Cool. When I did it, I wasn't sure. Like, I wasn't sure how it'd turn out. And I did that like 3 years ago, I think. It's been about 3 or 4 years ago.
So he was, he said...
And it took a long time to do.
He said that he has sacrificed a lot to be here. And I don't know who he said, because I didn't hear it because Mr. D was talking.
Sorry.
But he said somebody was at home, one of his family members, getting chemotherapy or something, and Drew wanted to go home so bad, but this relative of his was like, no, you'd stay there.
His relative's now dead.
So, he's going to run through Corbin, and he's going to put his foot right between Lashley's eyes at WrestleMania. Ah! Here comes Lashley.
His foot's bigger than Lashley's eyes. How's he going to do that?
I don't know.
Thank you for translating what Muggle means, Maven. Yes. Good job, Maven.
That's what I'm here for.
I didn't realize you were doing a live stream of Raw. Wow, cool. Hope you're both okay. Charlotte Flair returned tonight, guys. This Raw is not live. It's taped last Monday. It's her birthday. Woo! No, it's not going to. She's not showing up.
At this point, I don't know. Probably not. I don't think she's going to be on the Mania card.
Will Rally Sport. We will be live every day this week except for Tuesday.
Yeah, we're doing watch-alongs with every show. Lashley says,
it's called Botox.
One of us can be on top.
I highly doubt MVP needs that cane. Well, he is injured.
He's been playing it out like a lot. I mean, last I heard he was legitimately injured. So.
Drew's on Cameo with the title. Spoilers much from WWE?
Oh, shoot. I didn't see that.
I saw that
they were on Cameo. I just didn't pay attention to Drew having the title. $400 for a cameo from people? Are you freaking kidding me? I think not.
And the wrestlers get $4.10.
Yeah.
Charlotte, I wouldn't expect to show up soon.
No, I don't think she's going to be back for a while. And I don't think she's going to be a part of Mania. I don't think she's going to be used. Ugh. So Lashley and Drew are going back and forth about, like, needing help and, you know, Mania and stuff.
I hope if Lesnar comes back, he goes against Reigns and not Lashley. But everyone thinks he will go against Lashley. I have a feeling it'll be against Lashley. How you doing, Anthony? Thanks, didn't realize. And now I know you love your streams, Maven and Mr. G. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Will Riley Sport. We appreciate that. Mr. G, do you think WWE might debut a big-time stable with a top-level superstar leading at WrestleMania? No.
Don't think so.
WWE, for some reason, doesn't like doing the stable thing, so...
AEW, however, loves them.
Yeah.
Which I can appreciate. I don't understand, dude. Like, the Hurt Business was really good. Really well done.
WrestleMania starts Saturday. Yes, it does.
I just don't understand why they felt the need to break up the Hurt Business when literally they were going to have, like, it's so dumb.
By the way, we have found a new way to push out all of our links all at once. So if you go to the link I just posted, you can check out all of our links, our Twitter, our Facebook, all our ways to donate, ways to check out our merchandise. Everything is in that one link. You just have to go to that link that I just pushed out on YouTube, and it shows everything that we have.
So here we have Corbin.
Just kicked it out on Twitch. So John Elite, that takes us to all of our links, our Twitter, Instagram, everything that we have. It's there now.
Bro, Corbin is so annoying.
At this point, they're just giving Corbin things to do. Yes.
At this point, yes, because he sucks and is terrible, and they're not using him anywhere else.
Is NXT moving to 8 o'clock next Tuesday or the following Tuesday?
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Corbin.
That's why the next 2 weeks are going to be long, with tomorrow being the only day we have off.
Yeah, the only day we have off until next weekend.
Yes, because there is no Impact tomorrow, so I can't.
No.
I can't stream the Impact. Will Ospreay, my bestest friend, just challenged any wrestler from Chicago, Phil Jack Brooks. Cool, and he is the new NJPW.
Yeah, he challenged CM Punk.
Champion.
He challenged. Who else did he challenge?
By the way, did you notice that there's an Omega sign on the? Is it the NJPW new belt?
I don't know. I have no clue. So now we're getting a recap of last Monday with Xavier Woods and AJ Styles and Omos and Kofi. But guess what, guys? Guess what we're getting next? Okay, or not next. Maybe in a little bit. I don't know yet. Hold on. Up next, we're getting Xavier Woods versus AJ Styles. I'm so excited. No. Didn't we see this last week?
Yes, we did.
Like, didn't we see Xavier Woods versus, like, wasn't that a thing? I don't know.
I think they're still trying to tell the story of the Four Horsemen. I would give Sasha Banks in WrestleMania moment. I think she deserves that big moment. I don't know. I just don't like her. How you doing, Grant? Great to have you here. We are doing good. Doing a live watch along here on Raw.
We won't be here, but you know what tomorrow night is? The Hall of Fame.
I bring the darkest end of days. Gleen Maven, no Corbin go away. It's working.
No, but the thing is, it's not.
When are you going to do your predictions for NXT?
Today.
Yeah.
We're going to do predictions for NXT TakeOver after Raw.
I was really sad as not watching the Hall of Fame ceremony. Neither am I.
I'm going to check it out solely to see if everybody's been given 5 minutes or if it was just the Bella Twins that were knocked time. Because I want to see. So, I'm going to sort of watch it. Kind of. Probably not live, but it's not going to be live, is it? Is it just going to be uploaded to Peacock? I don't know.
Who knows? I'm trying to find this belt.
Oh, the new one?
That's it, isn't it?
Yush. I think the old one looks better. No, what do you...
Because someone said there was an Omega sign on it.
Okay.
I think it was this belt.
What? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, I know what it was. Look at this. Impact.
Okay. I'm also kinda gonna watch the Hall of Fame. I wish Tom Brady went into the Hall of Fame this year, seeing as Mania is at Raymond James.
Look. This is what it is.
Oh.
Impact Wrestling Rebellion, and they've got an Omega sign on the Rebellion sign.
Well, that's cool.
Is that like foreshadowing?
I don't know. I thought he's supposed to be at Rebellion.
He is. He's wrestling for the title. So that's what I'm saying. Is that foreshadowing?
I always thought he was winning the title. I don't think it really mattered what it was, but anyways. Hey Starback, what's up? Thank you for making my day better. Well, we're glad we can make your day better, bro.
Anything we can do to make your day better, Throwback.
Now Hall of Fame was filmed a week ago. Yeah, that's what I meant. I knew it wasn't live. I knew the event wasn't live. I meant like I wasn't gonna watch it. Like it's an uploaded thing on Peacock. It was a dumb thing I said. Anyways, whatever. It's the IWGP belt. People are upset that Titus O'Neil is getting the War Award.
Should have went to Chad Gaspard.
I'm fine with Titus O'Neil winning.
Titus O'Neil's done a lot, so it's cool that he's getting it.
So.
Yeah, after the tweet I put out, need things to cheer me up, and you're doing that. Anything Throwback, we're here to try and help you out, man.
Live to tape, I get you. Yeah. That's what I.
Hopefully things are going better for you.
And on to another Thursday. Fabulous.
We're getting Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Rhea Ripley, and Asuka for the tag. No,
it's not for the tag titles.
It should be.
Oh, Rhea Ripley's getting a live entrance at Mania. The person that sings her song is doing it live. So my question is, are they gonna be like the big opener for the show? Because it's rumored that there's gonna be like this huge opening.
Hey,
like, are they gonna be the first match? Because she's getting like this live entrance thing.
Riddle and the New Day, yes.
He just told Kofi that he's never seen anybody get as high as Kofi before. Like, he said, Kofi just said, let's hope nobody gets that high on Saturday, because that'd be bad.
At least he remembered his lines.
Yeah, that was funny last week. Man.
Live entrance, she won't win.
Tonight, got a match against Ali. Ali is sticky.
Will Ospreay is the new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. Yes, I wonder if are they setting up Omega to take him on.
Okay, but like, I love that
Oh,
the
hi,
New Day.
jokes.
I love that New Day is like, they like play along with Riddle, and then Riddle walks off, and they're like,
What is he talking about?
yeah, exactly. It's really funny. Woods versus AJ. That's what we are about to
We
get.
have never seen any form, way, shape, or form of this match.
No, never. Not at all. Not once. We're definitely not seeing it this weekend.
I'm shocked that we have. Well, no, we're not. Because it's going to be Friday and not. Or is it? This isn't the one that's at. This is the one that's at Mania.
This is
It's
the,
it's
this
the other
is
one.
the tag team championship that got on the Mania
Yeah.
card this Saturday. However, the SmackDown tag team champions are not good enough.
Hey, David Sandel.
They are not good enough to be on Mania. So they're going to be on WrestleMania SmackDown.
Can't wait for NXT Stand and Deliver. Yes, we will be doing a live watch along with that, Chris. So thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. If you've not hit that like button, hit that like button. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. That link I just kicked out should be showing up soon. The WLO link links you to all of our social medias and everything, our Instagrams and everything. So if you ever wanted to join us there.
The armbar was dropped. So they dropped the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal off of SmackDown. Is it happening on Mania
What
now?
is high? Never heard the term.
So are they just not doing it? Or is it going to be on the Mania card now?
I don't know. Is it dropped on SmackDown?
I don't know. That's what Jack just said.
Well, the reason I was thinking Ospreay is maybe they decided to do Ospreay and Omega, and that'll be the one that Omega goes after for the New Japan title.
See that Nick Aldis said he doesn't want to work
The
for
sky
AEW?
is high, Jack. Come on.
Did you see that Nick Aldis said he has no
Interest in working with AEW?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I'm AEW, I'm going, we have no interest working with you. We'll just work with everybody else in your organization, and you can be a loser and go hang out somewhere else. Just kidding.
Oh no, press N too fast. Drop from Mania. Oh yeah, so it's still happening on the.
Yes, it is on SmackDown.
That's what I thought.
SmackDown WrestleMania. Or WrestleMania
Dude,
SmackDown.
almost like
Or whatever it is they're calling it. Well, I'm glad we're getting almost, all the work
he can
in ring.
barely get even over the ropes, dude.
Apologies if I said that. Yes, don't ever confuse us again, Jack, please. We have enough trouble trying not to be confused. AJ with a hip toss on Woods. One of the factions from New Japan I forgot to mention was Suzuki Gun. Yes, yes. Woods looks angry as he's just punching AJ in the head.
Yes, now AJ's trying to go for the calf crusher.
Almost the early 90s call. Oh.
So,
What?
you just broke the microphone, bro! So Kofi got on the mic and was like, almost, you gave us your best, and you still couldn't win, or whatever. And you just threw the microphone at almost, dude! And the microphone broke in half! Almost is big, but I know that hurt. Yeah. Woods just got the pin. Pinned AJ Styles off the distraction from Kofi. Dude, the stupid
Get our stuff
trombone!
and let's get out of
The
here!
trombone broke in half too!
Here, you.
Why did you leave it?
I want to play the trombone, but I can't.
You left it! Legit though! A normal person would have gone down after they got hit by that microphone.
Well,
I don't really care. If you hit me in the ribs with anything, I'm going down. Like, it's over.
Getting hit in the hip hurts. Yeah, well, like, that was bad. What was the point of that?
I don't know. Just to put them out there to promote their match for Mania. I liked what they did last week. I thought that was good enough. I didn't need to see this. Oh, who's this?
It's Shane.
It's Bad Bunny. It's Miz and Morrison. It's Bad Bunny. It's Bad Bunny. Oh, in a $3 million.
Was Brock the right person to break the Undertaker's streak? I would have just left his streak going until this year, and would have let Bad Bunny defeat him.
It's
him or the ribs. Either one, it's gonna hurt. Believe it's the fastest production car.
$3 million. I think not.
Yeah, I don't think so. We're watching The Fiend burn again.
And Fury.
The Fiend and Fury burn again.
It's Alexa. I don't care what anybody. I don't care what anybody says. This feud has been cool.
Yes, definitely has been cool. And Randy, you know, after watching that again, watching him spit that crap out, he did a good job of spitting that out.
Yeah, and making it look like gross.
Yeah.
Like, you know. His graphic is so wicked. The Fiend, to be specific. I saw somebody say on Twitter, somebody was like,
why do you need a car that's going to go... Okay, so just a second. Why do you need a car that goes 238 miles per hour?
I don't know, that's way over the speed limit. Like, I don't even know where you drive 238 miles per hour.
Like, that's just a death trap waiting to happen.
Okay, so anyways, I saw somebody say on Twitter something about Alexa and how, like, you can make her look cool, but, like, don't make her look like a raccoon with all the black stuff around her eyes. Clearly this person knew nothing about makeup or special effects or anything like that and is a freaking buffoon. Clearly they know nothing. Like, just some people should have their phones taken away so they can't
pretty
tweet.
much.
Because...
I agree. It's sad WWE put more story into Miz versus Bad Bunny, but not your wrestlers. Yes, I agree, Zendo. I don't understand it. For $3 million, it better be a real Transformer. Driving down the road. Bumblebee, transform!
Oh, man.
It's funny how on Raw, after Fastlane, they promoted that Randy summoned the Fiend when it really, it was Alexa who summoned him. Yes. It's for NASCAR races. Yeah, and apparently just driving around, you know, town. Bad Bunny has one. Gotta love the progressive commercials.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah. Nestle's Crunch.
The advertisement.
Whoa, if I ever see one just floating down from the sky, I'm like leaving. Tracks like Nürburgring, you can get to top speed, but it's a status symbol, unlike as Aston Martin Valhalla. Yeah. Hope Bailey at Mania and Billie Kay tag team with Carmella. Maybe wait and see for tag belts. Hope Nia Shayna lose. Shayna Baszler lost 6 singles matches in a row. Unbelievable, not good booking. Need to split. The thing is I've said that I don't have an issue with it.
Oh, shoot. Is his car going to get smashed?
I hope not, because that's an expensive car.
I think Bad Bunny's car is going to get smashed. Because why would they mention, like, the price of it and, like, do this whole shot with the car if they're not going to do something with it?
Well, if they do that, that just shows how much money the
Bad Bunny's
Vince has way too much money to be able to just throw it around and, like, trash some expensive car. Man, for a car that goes 230 miles per hour, you just signed your death warrant. Yes, definitely. The boot is so big, you can fit a bottle of wine in it.
What was I going to say? I was going to say something. I can't remember what I was going to say. That's fabulous. I love that. I hope it does now. Like, honestly, though, why else would we show the car and make a big deal out of Bad Bunny showing up in the car and how much the car costs if we're not going to do something with it? Yeah. The windshield is absolutely getting smashed.
Yep.
Miz and Morrison are going to do it.
Yep.
I think so. It's just going to elevate the feud.
Well, I suppose going back to answer your question about the about Shayna losing 6 matches in a row. I think it's okay because I think it sets up her going, you know what, I've stuck around with you too long, Nia. Now I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to turn into the beast that I am.
Okay, I think so. However, I don't like that she's lost 6 matches in a row because it totally demolishes any credibility that she has whatsoever. Because she's lost 6 matches in a row. One of those being to Natalya. You freaking kidding me? Shayna Baszler lost to Natalya? You kidding me, bro?
Again, it's like...
No, it's not okay.
How you doing,
it's not
James?
Cool.
Mr. J, I was at the Ranger Games, but I was in one with the box with 2 friends, but it was fully packed. Yes, I knew they were being fully packed. Good thing, this way the new strain that's coming around that's like hammering Brazil right now, it hammers us. So yeah. Not good. Not good at all. Shoot, imagine if it gets concreted like Vince's Corvette in the 90s.
Why did that take you so long to like figure out that said?
Well, because I'm reading it and I'm like going, okay, I get it.
Concreted like Vince's Corvette in the 90s. Like when Ms. Morrison destroyed the Strowman mobile. Dude, I laughed at that. So like just the fact that Ms. and Morrison were like in that trailer or whatever, and it got pushed over and then they were stuck in it.
Yes.
It was really funny.
Sorry to hear about that, James.
Choo-choo! It's the Strowman Express!
Just wait till he starts running around the ring.
Rawr. And then, dude, I saw that video of the Matt Riddle stuff last week with the birds. What was that even about? I hope they do it again.
Nothing like kicking your shoes out and have birds flying off your feet.
Oh.
It's crazy our government let it be fully packed. Well, yes, that's Texas for you.
Who's he fighting? A jobber?
No, I figured Shane's going to come out and say something. Run!
Oh, man. Oh, it's a cage? What is he doing?
Is he fighting Shane?
No.
Or is this just kind of a preview of, like, what's going to happen?
We're seeing a Braun Strowman thing here real quick. I'll be right back. I'm going to get more mashed potatoes.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoy your mashed potatoes.
Thank you. Me too. I will be back. I'm going to go get more mashed potatoes.
Did the birds fly out of Riddle's butt? No, they flew out of his feet. That's what I was trying to figure out. Like he kicked his sandals off and they flew off his feet. I was like, never seen anything like it. Maven, WWE is going full go with Riddle being a stoner. See, I don't have any issues with what they're doing with Riddle. I think that he's kind of that way anyway. Who'd have thought a state who sent Ted Cruz to DC are idiots? Yes, who would have thought? And the funny thing is, he wants to close the border, and then he flew down to Mexico when they were having big snowstorms in Texas. Go figure. Oh, I'm going to have my water possibly shut off for a day or two. I'm leaving for Mexico. Now he knows why people come to the American border, trying to get a better life. Seriously, they're going through this whole thing, like 10 minutes of like...
Yes, clearly.
Riddle is like the new
darn,
RVD.
That
Yes.
Poor guy. Shane hit his knee.
I didn't vote for Cruz.
Dude, the knee that got injured there, if you paid attention, was the one that hit the pad. Make it make sense, people.
Well, he really wasn't hurt, which is why you were supposed to pay attention, and then knew that he wasn't. He flew to Mexico and blamed his daughters. Who does that?
Ted Cruz, that's who.
Yes. My daughters wanted to go on a trip.
Way to throw him under the bus.
Okay. Could you have sent them with your wife? While you helped the people of your area out? I was only going for a day. I had this big suitcase packed, but it was only a day's worth of clothes. How many times do you change, dude? Fun fact, there are 6 people who have held both the spinner belt and current WWE title designs. Sheamus, Randy Orton, John Cena, Triple H, Miz, and The Rock. That's cool. Cool. Jack is praising Zandel for not voting for Ted Cruz.
I wouldn't vote for him either. He's a piece of trash. And that's my 2 cents on that.
He's a piece of trash. Everyone tell your loved ones how much you love them. You never know till it's too late. Yes, James, I know what you're talking about, man.
Nah, so he's just fighting. He's probably fighting Elias in the cage or something.
Or he's just testing it out. I love how Ted said he was going for a date but had a suitcase the size of a house. Yeah, it's like, dude, how many times are you changing clothes in that one day you're there? Not everyone in Texas likes Cruz. Hint, hint, me. I think there's a lot of people that don't like him, Zando.
Braun says that he's had to deal with people like Shane McMahon his entire life. Shane came in here last week with a fake report card. It was fake. I didn't realize it was fake.
I thought it was real, man.
Shane, you do not know what you've gotten yourself into. Dude, Braun spits so much, dude.
Well,
like,
now that he's
so
locked
much.
in the cage, Shane's going to come out and make fun of him.
Literally, he spits so much when he talks, when he wrestles. It's really gross. And it's like...
Y'all never did a Raw watch-along. What gives?
It's Mania Week, baby!
It's Mania Week, so we decided to do a Raw watch-along. We will be doing a watch-along Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, dang. Braun says that this Saturday, or Sunday, whatever day, he's not just fighting for himself, but he's fighting for everybody who's ever been put down by somebody like Shane McMahon. So
I like his look, but Braun looks like a toe with a beard. I'm not a fan of this promo. Don't fade him. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe Strowman needs a spin. It's so gross. Every time he does a match, how is he gonna do his train thing this weekend? He's in a cage.
They'll get out.
Anyways, it's disgusting. It's gross. He spits so much during his matches, and it's like so obvious. It's gross.
Daft Neon, thank you for following. We appreciate that.
The last thing that Shane's gonna hear is not "Here comes the money." It's gonna be "Here comes the body bag," because you're gonna get these hands.
Proctor act.
Oh, here comes the money. I would have never
Spit on
guessed.
stage lots. Yes. Sean D.
Shane,
spit on
I
stage.
hate Shane McMahon so much. Ready? I'm gonna tell you what he's about to say before he even says it. Braun. It's gonna be something along the lines of that, right?
Braun, nowhere to run. You know Shane can just run up the cage and escape, right? Yes. I don't know what, he has nowhere to run except for up. How's everyone enjoying Raw so far? It's okay.
One second. Shane says when Shane told Braun he could pick the match, it was to test his intellectual something. He said the choice of a steel cage match is, dare I say, not that stupid. He said if I was ever any other man, I'm a McMahon. I will outwit you, and I will defeat you inside that steel cage at WrestleMania.
Because I am the master
McMahon
of all masters, and I will kill you. Dun dun dun.
Well, there we go. He just called Braun stupid. He said, when you wake up after I knock you out or whatever in the match, yeah, that's not happening, you will finally look in the mirror and say to yourself, boy, am I stupid.
So is it?
I am stupid.
Here comes the body bag. Just waiting for Asuka to show up. He's gonna power slam Shane.
In a 2-on-1 handicap
Yeah, I figured
match.
they were gonna do that.
That's exciting. They've done every other pairing of it.
Braun, if Shane has nowhere to run, you should have just gone with Hell in a Cell, bruh. Yeah, that would have been a lot easier.
Okay, but that's what I thought he was gonna pick when when it first like did the thing, but then he just had a cage match. So I thought that Braun promo was good. Yeah, I liked it too. I liked the I'm not just fighting for myself. I'm fighting for everybody who's ever had a person like Shane McMahon in their life telling them they're not good enough or whatever. Like, I thought that line was good. Sort of Braun fighting for the people. I don't know that it necessarily fits his what he's done in the past, at least recently, but it's cool.
Yeah.
I have no issue with it.
I'm looking forward to Kevin Owens and Sammy match at Mania. Myself, KO, my favorite wrestler. He's so good. Well, the way they've done a good job building that one, but I think Kevin Owens and Sammy could just build their own thing anyway, just because of the way they use the mic. I got my mom watching Raw, and I'm going to miss those days. Yep, James, you know, but you always have those memories. I'm like James Bond. I'm starting WrestleMania Fortnite shaking, not start. Oh. Shane had the stupidest hibachi at 32. Well, Shane's done a lot of, you know, has been involved in a lot of
Let's just take out Shane had and hibachi at 32. Just Shane is the stupidest. I think that that kind of sums it up.
Watch that with my evil eggs. Okay, everyone in the chat, which show is going to be better, NXT Stand and Deliver or WrestleMania?
That's a tough question. Probably NXT Stand and Deliver. I think they're going to have really good matches. I think that... I don't know. I think WrestleMania is going to be decent. I don't think the build-up has been that great. But I think it'll be a decent show. There's a couple of things that I'm really excited about. There's a couple that I'm not so excited about. So probably NXT Stand and Deliver, and I haven't even paid attention to NXT the last couple weeks. I'm excited to see Cole and O'Reilly, because I have sort of been following that. Not necessarily, you know, watching every show. However, you know, what I have seen, I think it's been built up really well, and I'm excited to see them finally, like, fight at the pay-per-view. So, what are you looking at?
Just looking something up.
Oh, okay. So.
Jack says Stand and Deliver will be better. James says both. WrestleMania because Rhea versus Asuka. I hope that it's as good as they build, like, it could be. I don't want to say that they build it up to be because they really
haven't built it up at all. Rhea came out and said, Asuka, I challenge you, and that was it.
I think WrestleMania will be good, but not as good as last year's. I think the problem is they haven't built a lot of matches. WrestleMania's build would have been better without Fastlane. I would agree. The problem, again, I think it's just a matter of building matches, and they just haven't done it. I don't think. I mean, Fastlane didn't help, but I don't think they killed it.
Next year's Mania needs to be better.
Lewis says, "I love NXT, just better wrestling." Well, I think they tell better storylines too. NXT will be better than Raw and SmackDown since they're live. Yeah, I would say so. Lowered before the Hell in a Cell match. Well,
probably because they don't want to be squashed by it.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be in a cage.
No.
Next year's Mania needs to be better. Yeah, definitely. I think the NXT pay-per-view is going to be amazing. I can't wait to see new champ Raquel Gonzalez and Ember and Shotzi stay tag champs. Shotzi is so cute. Aww, Will rallies forward like Shotzi. If I'm paying for £4,000, yes, you're paying that much. It better be good. I feel so bad for Bayley. She's not going to have her WrestleMania moment. Nope. NXT has been getting good again. They had a bad period, but it's all right. Again, I think
going to Tuesdays is going to help them. Why is Jackson Riker so bad? Like, he has botched so many things in the last, I don't know how many weeks. I don't even like the guy. I think he's a terrible person. But, like, his wrestling, dude. Botch City.
What show y'all doing tomorrow night? We're not doing one tomorrow night, James. Impact isn't on, so we can't do the Impact. I don't know Impact. I don't know why Impact didn't keep their show for this week and then move it next week.
Well, they're doofuses because they're doing a pay-per-view the same day as Mania, so I'm sure lots of people are going to tune into that.
Tuesday move can only help.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is I think that the Tuesday move is going to help them a lot because I feel like they're not going to be up against AEW anymore.
Riker blows. Yeah, definitely.
They're not going to be up against AEW anymore, and I feel like having their own night, where they're not up against somebody, maybe will sort of relieve some of the pressure of having somebody right up against you. So I mean, maybe it'll be better. I hope it'll be better.
Riker and Elias are big dudes, but look small compared to Braun. Well, that's because Braun's huge.
Oh, we're gonna get the choo-choo train here in a minute.
Throw him out of the ring so I can hear the choo-choo train.
Hey, Elias, got a bandana. I have a bandana too. It's in my pocket. Because I'm cool like that.
Anyone like watermelon? I do. I like watermelon, James.
I think watermelon is good. Dude, what is he doing?
He's pinning both of them.
Well, darn, we didn't even get to see the choo-choo train.
Well, you don't get to see a choo-choo train. You get to hear it.
Braun isn't a choo-choo train?
Unless you want to consider Braun the choo-choo train, I guess. But you can see him standing there.
It's not the same. You don't have the sound behind it.
Riker is brilliant first officer on Star Trek. TNG, I think Jackson needs to change his name.
Mania. Dang, we don't have a Mania sign. We're putting a Mania sign, guys. Mania.
John Elite loves watermelon.
Oh, here we go. It's Miz and Morrison. I wanted to get a quick comment.
How you doing, Scott? That was a mega handicap match. Yeah, for Elias and
Oh, what's
Riker.
in that? What's in that?
Something red.
Oh, shoot. They're
Paint.
gonna throw paint on his car! His car's white!
Morrison's been tanning, hasn't he?
Oh, paint on the car! They're about to douse it!
What's that spot right there?
A bug.
Oh, it's a bug.
Oh.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Red paint. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. What is that?
A bunny, I think. A dead bunny. You got me. Why'd you write your name on it, bro? Everybody knows that when you are graffitiing something, you do not write your
That
name
was a
on
horrible
it.
picture of a bunny.
You do not write your name on it, bro.
Morrison's picture of a bunny's better than Miz's.
You don't write your name on it. They can trace it back to you, dude.
Well, dude, he got red paint all over his hand. It's not like he's going to be able to hide it now.
He can go wash his hands, bro. Can't wash the car now.
Well, they can check his fingerprints now.
Oh, dude.
Morrison had a better bunny picture. Yes, he did. Them humming while doing it was hilarious.
Why did you write
Why
me?
sign? Yes. Why? I don't understand why you signed it.
Exactly, dude.
It would have been better had they had someone else come and do it and then sign Miz and Morrison. $3.6 million, I would kill them.
Legit, though.
If you're Bad Bunny, then you don't have to worry
As
about
if
it.
Hey Hey Ho Ho wouldn't give it away. Like, but why sign your name, though? Moron criminals. Like, legit, though.
As if Hey Hey Ho Ho wouldn't give it away. No, that wouldn't give it away.
Like, literally, though. Then
More-
again, they
moron
graffitied
criminals.
it in front of a camera. Oh, man. They all had a camera, okay, but, like, Bad Bunny, that's on television, right? If Bad Bunny didn't see it, he'd have no idea who did it if Miz hadn't just signed his name.
Yes, but observing stuff, there's always wrestlers on camera doing something, and then the other wrestlers can't figure out who did it. Wrong move by Miz and Morrison. You don't write your name once you do graffiti, bro.
That's what I said. That's like the first rule of graffitiing things. You don't leave a signature.
Well, observing says might as well write your name if you're committing crimes on camera. We're already caught. We're doing it on camera. Let's just put our name on this. Los Angeles, 240 miles.
That's exciting. Literally, though. Literally. Stupid. What buffoons.
Oh, they do that to me? I'd kill them so hard, they'd just be dead. It said, hey, hop hop for Easter. Florida man strikes again. Florida man strikes again. What Florida man striked again? Which Florida man? How much is a Bugatti again? $3.6 million. If I'm Bad Bunny, I'm shoot wrestling this.
Ah, man. Well. Literally, though.
Oh, it did say hop hop. Yeah.
Ah, man.
They kind of messed up because they put ho ho and it was
And then they put a P
over
the top.
They were like ho ho. Oh wait, no, this is hop.
It would have been better if Miz and Morrison smashed the Bugatti. Bad Bunny could just get it repainted.
Yeah.
I know, right? They should have smashed it, but they're like, dang, we don't really ruin this guy's $3 million car.
The two Florida men who painted the car. WWE is in Florida, right? That makes them Florida. I'm sorry, I was just totally lost on that. My bad. My bad, Mrs. Gleen. Because I was thinking Miz is from Hollywood or something.
He's from Ohio, dude.
Well, he's originally from Ohio, but he lives in Hollywood or something, so he can film his show.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's moved so many times. It's not even funny.
The Bugatti is has $3.6 million. It's not cheap, but oh well. Yeah, not cheap.
But oh well. Get your COVID vaccine. WWE said so. I love that the first name is in lowercase, but the last name is huge.
If you have $3.6 million for a car, you can buy a respray. Or can you? Maybe you spent your last $3.6 million to buy that car.
What, did you see that? Why were their first names in lowercase letters? Oh, Bad Bunny is mad!
How does he know it's been painted on?
He saw it.
Mr. G is a little slow with the pop culture, social media, meme references.
Oh!
No, I'm a lot slow. A lot slow.
Bad Bunny is mad. Go to the other side of the car, you can see who did it. Oh!
He's not going to have to worry because they just showed up.
Miz and Morrison just attacked Bad Bunny. Oh, come on, Bad Bunny, beat him up!
Slam him into his car!
Beat him up! Oh my god, is he going to break the... Oh, they
wrong car!
A different car.
2.4 million, I just looked it up. That's how much the one he has cost. Well, that's crazy, man.
What are you going to do, bro?
2.4, so he has an extra 1.2 million to spend.
Dude, nobody can even understand what you're saying.
Looks like ketchup. Well, that's what I was wondering, because it's kind of like... They should have ripped that nose ring out. That would have been a little cooler.
Bad Bunny. You're going to need to be in some better shape if you're fighting this weekend, bro. You couldn't take that beating? Are you okay?
No, I was trying to figure out why you...
Focus on my hand. Focus on my hand.
My question is, why wasn't Damian Priest with him?
I don't know. Damian Priest was with them when they left.
They slammed him into someone else's car. Jeez, they were mean guys. Yes, they are. Why are you throwing him into somebody else's car?
It's Asuka. It's the fastest production car. It's gonna be straight and drive away at 238 miles
Air
dry.
dry. Just searched up Lycan Hypersport worth 3.4 million with top speeds of whopping 395 miles per hour. Yeah, like, why do you need a car that goes that fast?
Well, because you're Bad Bunny. Clearly.
You'd be a dead bunny. And they won't be able to identify you. Asuka coming to the ring.
You know, it was like up until like maybe 3 months ago that I realized that the Asuka mask that she has, it has her mouthpiece on it, and that's how she holds it to her face.
Yeah.
Was because she has.
Yeah, I've seen her take them off and she's got a mouthpiece.
It's like,
yeah. I always wonder how she did it because it was like, and they probably don't weigh very much just because, like, holding that in your mouth all the way down and just drive me nuts.
Ooh.
Damian Priest is probably going to have a future heel turn. I can see that happening.
Turns out Bad Bunny at WrestleMania's first feud is with Bad Bunny, new WWE superstar.
Well, that's all we need is a Bad Bunny Damian Priest feud. You need that speed if you're James Bond. Well, I guess you're right, Jack. But James Bond would have a car that would turn into a plane or something nowadays. So.
Rhea's tattoos on her arm are really cool.
Yeah.
They're newer. I haven't seen them before. Can they coexist?
No.
That's such a stupid, like... Just get one pull-up in before you...
Rhea, you have a match with Asuka tonight.
Earlier today, Rhea, completely, set up in her gear. Literally, as for coexisting, we're going to have to get along tonight. Otherwise, we're going to get ripped apart. Asuka's
How many piercings does she have?
A lot.
I just noticed she has one inside her ear.
Yeah, that's the thing. You get it done inside your ear, like on this piece. You can get them done.
I don't like needles.
You can get them done all the way up your ear. You can get them through your ear from the top into this portion of your ear. So you have like a bar that goes through the top portion of your ear and then goes through like right there. You can get a bar across.
I don't like needles enough to do that. Forget
you can get
that.
one like inside your ear and then on this like bony part, like.
Yeah, it's just no,
it's like
not
cartilage,
for me. Nope.
Like right here.
Nope.
Yeah, you get those too. It's wicked. I don't have any. They're really cool. I want to get the top of my ear pierced and the bottom, like twice or 3 times.
Yeah, not happening.
However, I've been a baby and haven't liked needles. Not that I like needles or whatever, but I've been like a freak about it, and now finally I can,
My first girlfriend had loads. Well, it looks to me like Rhea has like
lot.
her entire ear is like, like she just said, "Oh, just start poking holes around. I don't care where."
Yeah, and then she has I don't even know what they're called.
Jack has 2 tattoos and he hates needles.
But the ones that stretch out your ears, like what Jeff Hardy has, she's got those too, and then she has like more piercings, right? Gauges. That's what they're called.
One of Randy's funny moments, aside from forgetting his lines, was during his match with Kane, in which his foot got stuck in the announcer's table, where he was laughing and then feels the pain. That's probably one of those where you just like, I don't know, maybe try and laugh it off, like like you said, you laugh.
Why are there so many Corona ads?
Well, because
like beer.
Because of COVID. You figure if you get Corona out there, then everybody goes, "Oh wow, yeah." Of course, then you got stupid people out there go, "I'm not drinking that Corona. That'll give me the virus."
You gotta be a special.
Don't let me drink that stuff.
You gotta be a special kind of stupid to think that. I mean,
there's a lot of special kind of stupid that believe that.
I know.
They put on their tinfoil hat and go, "Don't drink the Corona." Asuka is just like the female version of Shinsuke that ages better. That's a good thing. Yeah, I mean, she's awesome. Although the COVID jab was nothing but relief. Have you had them both, Jack? I have really tiny gauges in my ears. Just one, like, like.
They're like the ones that.
Yeah, but I mean, is that all you got in your ears, or do you like have like your whole ear is like? Because that's that's just not for me. I would like to get James a Bond car, but I'm sure that's illegal, and I can't afford it. Well, I don't know if it's illegal, but you probably can't afford it. That girlfriend had more tattoos than me.
Really, see?
Yeah, no, that's
like
just,
that's what Rhea has.
Yeah, no, that's.
It's
I wonder what Undisputed Era's Pyro will be once they're on the main roster. I don't know. Don't know.
See, and this is what I'm talking about, the bar through the ear.
Yeah, no, I'm not ever doing that.
The bar through the ear and then...
Nope.
I think it looks really cool.
By the time I do that, you know what happens? My ear gets stuck on something and I rip it out. No, not. There's a bar in my cinema. I'm sure there will be plenty asking for Corona. No virus. Bond cars are illegal. A car that can shoot projectiles sounds pretty illegal to me, Mister Gleen. Well, it might be. But when you are a Bond guy,
it's not illegal.
It's you can do things like that. Below deck sailing out. That guy just ran into the.
I was gonna say it just ran into
dock.
Yeah.
Second will be just before my birthday. Cool.
I'll be back.
Made a mess.
Sorry, I dropped a potato. I chunk up potatoes on the counter. I'll be back.
Projectiles are CGI.
Ow.
No, Jack. Don't say things like that. Asuka staring at Rhea. Rhea not looking at Asuka. What are we waiting for? Christmas? Did Drew have the Claymore before he was fired by WWE years ago? I don't know. A car that shoots projectiles is a tank, in my opinion. Well, yes, it could be. Could be. I mean, you can consider that. Not necessarily all the armor.
Before the commercial. Bad Bunny being super mad.
Bad Bunny being attacked.
Oh.
Before the commercial. Need my Bond tattoo finished. Well, Jack, how long have you had this tattoo? I'm just curious. Just gauge is big enough to see the hole, but I can still wear stud earrings. Too big for hook earrings. Cool.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. We're going to follow this developing story.
Why are, we're taking so long between getting... Wait, this is just, stupid. Imagine tanks burn up $20 of gas and half a mile of travel. Yeah, probably.
I need this to stop.
Thought they were tunnels.
Dude, why can't we let Shayna have her music on throughout the entire thing? Why must we, accompanied to the ring by Reginald?
I saw the trailer too, John Lee. It looks okay. I don't know if it was these the ones Jordan. Hopefully that was watercolor. Yeah, hopefully that comes off pretty easy. Bond tattoo started when I was 29. Jack and the Star Trek tattoo when I was 25.
Oh, tag team turmoil!
So
winners face Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler for Women's Tag Team Championships on WrestleMania Sunday. It's Lana and Naomi versus Mandy and Dana versus Ruby and Liv versus Natty and Tamina on night 1.
COVID stopped more. Well, Jack, my question is, did they paint one arm at a time? So you got this tattoo going and you got Bond on and it's one you got an arm. Whoop, that's it. That's all I have time for. No more today. See you in 3 years. So then everybody goes, well, what's that tattoo on your arm there?
It's James Bond.
It's James Bond. Can't you tell? Check it out.
Doesn't it look like his arm?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
My niece and nephew's going to Disney tomorrow. Well, that should be exciting. I will say Disney is doing, from what I've heard, they are doing temperature checks. So they are at least doing some of that stuff. Can't Bad Bunny just take his car to the car wash to get rid of the paint?
He could.
He
However,
could.
he's
He
not
could.
thinking that far ahead.
They take ages, Mr. G. Well, yeah, when you want something elaborate, you know, like most people just go and like do something not so elaborate. And ages, Jack. It's like going on 7 years now for one of them. 2 years apart, great maths.
Get out. That's what Rhea just said to Oscar.
Disney Plus is doing freaking great. Yeah, they're putting out, what's the new one that's coming out here? There's a new show coming out. Because I just saw it today.
The Mighty Ducks?
No.
Not the Mighty
Something else
Ducks?
coming out.
I don't know.
The Mighty Ducks have been out. There's something else that was coming out.
I really hate this whole, like, they can coexist thing. Like, it's dumb. Okay, we did this with Sasha and Bailey, and apparently this is, like, the only thing we have that we can do, and it's ridiculously stupid.
Hang on, I'll put them on Discord. All right, cool. I'll have to open up my Discord here. A lot of measures in place, but still, I was against it. It was an Xmas gift from my sister. She's a nurse. Yeah, well, there are some people in the medical field that just haven't bought into this COVID thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but does El Zero Mito mean no fear? I do not know. I don't know, Johnny Lee. I'd be shocked if Nia took a slam. Yeah, I don't think that's happened. WWE sold studded earrings that are fake gauges. Bella Twins and Paige. I have Paige. Well, why didn't you get the Bella Twins? Then you could have one Bella Twin in each ear.
Bella Twins are cool.
Asuka is wrestling with a fractured jaw. Yeah, from getting kicked in the face. Nia might get injured if she gets slammed. Yeah.
That replay was so choppy.
Yeah, our feed's kind of chopping up here.
Which is dumb. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Dude, I'm just so over, like, the whole coexisting thing. It's so dumb. Why do we keep, like, making a big deal out of it? Why are these people shocked to be tagged in an attack
Can't believe
match?
you just tagged me!
Like, it makes no sense, dude. Asuka and Rhea, you agreed to a tag
I wasn't
team
ready
match,
to get in the
bro.
ring.
You agreed to a tag team match. Tag team. Not a 2-on-1 handicap match, okay? Tag team, bro. Tag team. Have I mentioned that I hate their camera work?
Yeah.
Okay, I hate their camera work.
Yeah, their camera work's not good. The Bond one isn't going up.
Nobody has a clue what you just said, Jack.
No. I've had it with this can they coexist thing. Didn't we also have the same thing with Sasha and Bianca for the past 2 months? Yes.
Oh, there it is.
That's pretty cool.
Someone tags me in COVID. It's so dumb. Like, why would you even act surprised that you...
Is there a new Gremlins movie coming out? I'm just curious.
No, I don't think so. Not that I
Since
know.
they got a Mountain Dew commercial with them.
I don't think so.
As good as the original, maybe better. That's what I'm asking. I gotta look this up now.
What I missed...
Is there a new Gremlins movie?
I was downstairs. I got some shrimp and crabs.
Well...
That's fun.
Zendel, you
the only
missed...
thing you've missed is Rhea and Asuka being shocked that they got tagged in a tag team match. Can't believe that would happen. That's insanity. Would have never guessed. We're on a commercial break. So what did everybody do with their day? I spent my afternoon playing outside in water because it was hot, and my brother got a water table, and so we splashed around in the water. It was cool. It was exciting. I got really wet.
Gremlins 3.
Is that a thing?
Coming to a theater near you.
Well, then I guess there is a new one. That explains the Mountain Dew ads.
Apparently there's a Gremlins there's a series.
I worked today. It was bad. Man. NCAA Final Four time. 8 women tag match. Night 1 of Mania. Whoever wins faces Nia and Shayna. Night 2 Mania. Is that right, guys? Whole Bride Squad is in that match. So good. Love Liv. Ruby, give him a chance. Jeez, WWE. Yeah. So yeah, that was that's what's happening.
I've never seen a Gremlins movie either. Gremlins, I liked Gremlins. I thought it was pretty good. I went to a baseball game. Yes, Zandel, we heard about that.
Cool.
You were in a packed place with lots of people.
I slept. That sounds nice. Maybe you sound happy. Well, it was fun. It was nice being outside. We have been talking about getting water guns over the last couple of days, and so Mom ordered some water guns the other day, and they're going to be here tomorrow, so that's exciting. So we get to run around the yard and play with those. Like, it was fun. It was just that the water was, like, really cold.
I worked 3 parking lots, got my hair cut, and went clothes shopping.
Cool. Also
Cool.
today I got a new box of makeup.
So Lewis, did you actually get new clothes, or did you just go shopping for clothes? I mainly just house sat.
Yeah.
Well, Jack, someone's got to take care of the house.
I got a new box of makeup today, so that was fun.
I remember one match for Dynamite on Wednesday, Bear Country vs. Jungle Express. Yes, that is one of them, because they had the Kong Godzilla deal. It's just a Mountain Dew commercial, I believe, Mr. G. I just looked it up, Johnny Elite. Apparently on HBO Max there is a Gremlins series, and they said that it is probably going to be inevitable that they will be making a new Gremlins movie.
I've never seen the Gremlins.
Did you guys see the new Justice League? It was pretty damn good. I have not seen it yet. Observing stuff. I would use a brainbuster suplex in my moveset if I was a wrestler, the way Austin Aries used to do it. By the way, how you doing, Maddie? Water Guns wins. It was freezing here.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice here, and then
it's supposed to be
it got a little bit cooler, like later in the afternoon.
Yeah, it was, but it was still nice outside, and we played underneath the porch with the water table, and that was cool. And it's supposed to rain, I think.
Yeah, we're supposed to have rain, like chance of rain the next 3 days.
So that's
you did get new clothes. Cool. Moving to North Carolina later this year. Well, that is cool, Scott. What's taking you to North Carolina?
House sitting for my neighbor, but I'm stealing his Wi-Fi.
Well, you just as well.
Awesome. Been checking out your makeup on Instagram for good stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, her Instagram is like crazy nuts with the stuff, and her special effects makeup is like crazy.
Thank you.
I have. It wasn't that bad. Vince is also from North Carolina.
Oh, dang. I'm at 1,401 followers. What the toast, bro?
Well, you picked up 5 or 6 followers since I looked at it earlier.
Well, cool. I've been waiting to
I'm cheap.
hit
Clothes from Walmart and Target.
Hey, but like Walmart and Target like got some good stuff.
Yeah. They do.
So
that link I've just posted gives you a link to all of our social media stuff, all of our donation, our Patreon page, all of our stuff.
I love that that Lewis, he wrote, "I'm cheap, hey, clothes from Walmart and Target," and then he tried to correct himself and said hey again, and then corrected himself a 3rd time, and finally it stuck.
Yeah.
Autocorrect is great. I love it. It's the best.
Zendel says I watched Kong vs. Godzilla. It was okay to me, 6.5 out of 10. Yeah. I haven't seen it yet, so I couldn't tell you. Rhea's having her leg tore off right now by Nia.
Rhea's eyelashes are cool. They're really, like, big. Spiky. Rhea trying to drag herself to the corner. This match is
TJ Maxx.
Like, literally, though. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. What is this gear that Naya's wearing?
It's the same stuff she always all the time. I didn't like Kong versus Godzilla. See, I've seen some people that have liked it, and some people that have just absolutely disliked it. So it probably just depends on how you know, what your tastes are.
Asuka doesn't want to tag in? Okay, well, now she does.
She was waiting for waiting for Shayna to come in.
Why does Shayna look like she's dying, bro?
She is.
She just got hit with a drop kick, and it wasn't even that, like... And now she's okay to run.
But she just got kicked in the face.
I am so...
Oh, knee to the forehead.
I'm so, like, just completely upset with the way that they have booked Shayna.
Asuka's like, good thing you're wearing a mouthpiece, because that would have knocked her tooth out.
Over the last, I don't know how many, like, months.
Yes, our closest TJ Maxx is 90 miles away, yes.
Rhea just pushed Asuka off the top rope, bro. Okay, well, Rhea just attacked Asuka. The question, can they coexist? Well...
No.
What was the point of that, dude? Why did you beat up your tag team partner to then lose? Like, that means you lose the match, too. You know that, right? Like, that's a loss on your record. You know that, right? Like, you lose.
The earrings that Rhea and Jeff have look weird. Once you remove it, you got one big hole in your ear.
That's why nobody removes them.
That's why you just leave them in, Johnny. You don't take them out. That heel turn was dumb, definitely. Rhea really looks like my old boss. Is that good or bad, Jack? Because I'm not sure where you're going with this. This match was pointless. No doubt about it.
It was so long for them to do that with
for nothing.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Hey, but just think about it. Shayna pinned somebody. Zandel, but here and Will Ospreay are in Japan. I thought she would attack Asuka after they won or something. Yeah, that would have been better. We've got a TJ Maxx here, but I go TJ Maxx when I'm in the state, or TK Maxx, but I go to TJ Maxx when I'm in the States.
Next on Raw, we have Cedric Alexander and Shelton and Lashley.
It's good. I really admired my old boss, Alex, and want to work with her again. Cool, cool. I was already talked about her being the heel before she came up because I don't want to do the babyface versus babyface. Yeah, I mean, that was okay.
Okay, but I love that MVP tried to use his cane to, like, break up the fight.
Yeah.
Like, no. All this is doing is hurting Cedric and Shelton. Because they're going to go back to sitting and catering, doing absolutely nothing as soon as this is over. There will be nothing for them. They're not going to do some sort of tag team thing. They're not going to do some sort of mid-card championship thing. It's just going to be over.
Well, this whole Hurt Business thing, why did they break them up?
I don't know.
The whole idea of them breaking up didn't make a lot of sense. About this, yeah, I'm still mad. She had her last match in Stardom a few days ago. Easy win for Lashley. Yeah, I don't understand it.
Oh. Shelton and Cedric have got MVP. MVP, your greed is going to cost you. Last week you had the audacity to call Shelton and I an embarrassment, incompetent. Oh, he just called MVP a parasite. Because without us being here, you're just a washed up old dude who can't wrestle. That's not what he said, but I'm just sort of interpreting it in my own way. It was along the lines of that.
From what I've heard, Lashley and MVP were upset at Vince for breaking up the Hurt Business. I don't know why you break them up.
It makes no sense.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, crippled. He's crippled. So, he, Oh, and Sarah just happens to be there. Are you a little concerned about Bobby Lashley's match later tonight? I'm never concerned for Bobby Lashley.
I'm more concerned about me being killed outside the ring than Bobby Lashley.
He's disappointed in the attitude Shelton and Cedric are showing. It's because of me, MVP, that they became tag team champions.
Couldn't MVP just beat the crap out of both of them with jiu-jitsu? He could if he wasn't crippled right now. Just had an eBay notification to say remember to buy this Fitbit. It still has a day before. Well,
now here's Lashley.
Buy it.
I'm going to break his butt in half. That's what he just said.
The only breakup that makes sense to me was Undisputed Era since they got nothing to do. Yeah, I agree.
On the eve.
Then the only reason they have nothing to do is because they haven't built them.
It's a special WrestleMania edition of SmackDown on Fox. This Friday, an epic fatal four-way match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, plus the extraordinary tradition of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Try saying that fast 5 times.
I can't even say it slow one time. So, saying it 5 times fast, ain't happening.
Nope, not happening. Tonight after Raw, Young Rock. I think it's about to be Lashley face turn versus Lesnar, and Lesnar wins in the future. They really haven't made like Lashley a heel, so why are they gonna have him do a face turn already?
I don't know. My guy is kind of looking like a heel right now. Armbar! Yeah, armbar. Woo!
Break his butt in half. It's already... So he's going to break that half in half, so now it's going to be in fourths.
Ah, man.
I'll buy a new Fitbit before gyms reopen. I love my Apple Watch. My Apple Watch is awesome. Lashley was definitely a heel. He attacked Drew. Be right back, guys. We'll be here, John Elite.
The cheesiest craft. Lashley was definitely a heel when he attacked Drew. Definitely, I agree. I agree. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's Drake from State Farm. They got Drake to do a State Farm ad.
Yeah, but he's just a stand-in, so he needs to keep his mouth shut.
Oh.
Because stand-ins don't talk. The stunt doubles don't talk. The sourdough kid. Ooey gooey burger with cheese and bacon and some sauce.
Dude,
How you doing, Dan?
Dan, what's up? Evening all. WWE's booking of Shayna Baszler has done my head in so bad. I'm actually going to record a video about it, and I don't normally do that, but I got to get it off my chest. I feel you on so many levels. Like, it's awful. It hurts. It's bad. It's terrible. It's just awful. Awful. And Mr. G is over here trying to, like, give him the benefit of the doubt. This is how they're going to break up Nia. No. This is how they're going to break up Nia and Shayna. I don't give a flying fig if this is how they're going to break up Nia and Shayna. You shouldn't be doing this at the expense of Shayna Baszler, who's supposed to be this big, like, superstar that's, like, so bad. Like, no. No, she's lost 6 of her last matches. That was 3. However, she's lost 6 of them. You kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? Shut the front door, bro. Shut the front door.
There's an exercise machine you stand on and it vibrates like crazy for the lazy like me. Yeah, you wrap it around your back and you.
It's so bad.
That was a long ass sentence. I had to catch my breath reading it twice.
You didn't even read it, bro. I read it.
I was reading it. I didn't read it
In
out
your
loud,
head?
but I read it in my head and I had to catch my breath twice. I have an iPad and iPhone, so if I get an Apple Watch, not only will I be a nerd, but I just can't sit with cool kids at school. Well, I'm a nerd too, Jack, because I've got an iPad. I've got we have a Mac computer. I've got an Apple Watch. I've got iPhones, so yeah.
And Shayna didn't beat Asuka tonight. Rhea Ripley did. Exactly. It's like Shayna can't do anything on her own now. You kidding me, bro? It's a joke. It's a joke.
Here is what I said, okay? Shayna can always blame Nia for this.
Okay, that's great.
See, so I've said that when they break up, she can always. I was held back. I've always been held back by Nia, and so first off, I think it was stupid putting them together in the first place. So it's kind of one of those things that I think it's stupid, the whole idea of putting them together anyway. But if you're gonna do it, then make a story out of it, where Nia has held her back.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not happy about the match, and I'm the biggest Asuka fan. She looks worse for only winning it this way. I would agree. I mean, like I said, I think if they turn this into, she blames Nia for everything, and then she just goes on a killing rampage and destroys Nia and destroys anybody else in her path.
This is such a
No true nerd has a Star Trek tattoo.
This is just.
Those are just Trekkies, Jack, that have a Star Trek tattoo.
Okay, this is just such a jumbled up, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Hate. Natty, stop moving your head. Just stand there and talk like a normal person. You don't need to do this, okay? That doesn't add any emphasis to anything when you're doing this. Just quit.
No, it does add emphasis. Can't you tell?
She,
Don't
Sorry, even
mess with me.
speak. She looks worse for only winning this week. I agree. It's bad. I the entire tag team division is so stupid and pointless.
Lashley's gonna rip somebody's butt up.
I just like everything.
Rip it in half. But as Grant has already pointed out, your butt has already been ripped in half. So apparently Lashley is gonna make it into force.
Oh man, so terrible.
Let me ask you something, Miss G, with how they've been with Shayna as opposed to Nia Jax. Do you honestly believe there's a chance in hell they do that Shayna and have Nia lose that way? No, because I think WWE is screwed up in their storylines.
They've protected Nia way more than Shayna. Yeah, absolutely. Has Nia lost anything? Anytime they lose a match, is Nia the one to take the pin? No, it's always Shayna. Every time.
Which is why I think
every time.
If they were to do it right, which which is why I'm going to wait and see. Before I sit here and go, okay, this is it's totally ruined for me.
Well, I'm going to sit here and say this is totally ruined for me because it's absolutely
If they have her
stupid.
come back and go, you know what? Nia has screwed everything up for me. I've worked with her. I'm done working with her. I need to destroy her now, and I'm just going to destroy everybody and anybody that's in my way.
That's great, but it means nothing because she hasn't been doing that for the last I don't know how many months, and you can't just have her go for losing to freaking Natalya on Friday. In 33 seconds, she lost to Natalya on Friday. You can't turn around and just expect everybody to be okay with her just going on this killing streak when she hasn't been doing that for the last everything's dead, bro.
But
dead.
you can.
But you can't though.
Because you can have her do a promo where she cuts and goes, you know what? I lost my way.
Great, except
I had no clue what I was doing.
Except the thing is,
I tried to go along with Nia, and I tried to like do the things with her, and like.
When they feud, Shayna's
and
gonna be
then
the
Reginald got involved, and we went out clothes shopping.
Well, great.
And
okay. When they feud
I lost
and when
all
they
my
break
focus.
up, when they feud and when they break up, Nia is going to be the like. Shayna's gonna get squashed.
I watched
When they
Rocky
feud with
get
one
beat,
another.
and then he came back and became champion
Okay, that's fabulous.
because
great.
he lost his way.
It's just dumb.
Shayna has lost her way. She will
should have
find it.
Shayna should have been, like, quite honestly, she should probably be Raw Women's Champion right now. They shouldn't have even done this whole tag team thing. She should have just come in, beat Asuka up, and taken the title. That's what they should have done. However, they didn't, and they kept the title on Asuka and did nothing with her. So...
Lashley kind of reminds me of Zeus from the 80s sometimes. He does, kind of, Grant. I can kind of see that. Yeah, I'm with Maven on this. Here's the one thing. If you're doing storyline for the sake of storyline as opposed to making it mean something, if we're supposed to forget everything that has happened before, I would go along with that. But I think you have the issue I have with it is if you just make her look strong all the time, is she ever going to lose?
She shouldn't be losing, dude.
Is she ever going to lose?
She can... Why did we freeze? Everything froze. Well, the toast. I don't even know what that was, but anyways. She shouldn't be losing.
That's why none of us care about Lashley versus McIntyre. It wasn't that long ago. Lashley and McIntyre, our screen like froze there. I'm going to shut this down and restart it.
That's fine. We're still up. We're still good. Anyways, I don't know. It's so stupid, and it's just dumb.
Rocky
Dumb,
beat
dumb,
communism, Rocky 4. Yeah, see? I just think that you can create something out of this. Will
Except
WWE do it?
They won't.
Probably not, but do they do anything right?
The only thing they're going to build out of this is Nia Jax.
What have they done right? Okay, but what have they really done right out of anything? As far as storytelling?
Not very much, but, like, it's like what everybody said, you know, like, and then they realized, uh-oh, we got nobody. We better do something. Problem is, they've already killed the credibility, and now you're doing 1.7 million viewers on the road to Wrestlemania. Exactly. It's so, like, this is supposed to be the high point, viewers-wise, of WWE's year. Yeah, exactly, and they're doing, like, terrible. I think you can't just throw Shayna back into things and say, oh, suddenly she's gonna win because she's not with Nia anymore. Like, no, she's been losing for the last...
Then do a story where she leaves for a little bit. She's off TV for a while.
But that doesn't do her any good anyways. That doesn't do her any good either.
Well,
What they should have done is brought her in, had her beat everybody, have her go after Asuka, beat Asuka, take the title, and then run through people. She was built up so much better in NXT, and I completely, like, absolutely hated her in NXT. But it was because of the way they built her up. Because she was this, like, undefeated, like, I'm gonna beat up everybody, and that's the way it is type of thing. And, like, towards the end of her run in NXT, I was, like, really loving what she was doing. And then they brought her up to Raw, and I was like, no, I'm really excited to see what Shayna does. And then, they did nothing. So.
Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And like. Yes. Yes.
So, yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I just think that I get the whole idea of... And again, whether they do it or not, I don't know.
See, the other thing that I would say is, like... Not that it's a bad thing. Like... Not like it's a bad thing, but I feel like you give WWE the benefit of the doubt way too many times. And you're like, oh, well, they should do this. But they don't, because it's WWE.
You can rebuild her. You can do what Mr. G says and take her off TV, show her, go back to her MMA, and catch wrestling roots, come back and submit a bunch of people, but Rhea Ripley is the new monster. Which I think would be good. I think that you could build a Shayna, down the road, you could build a Shayna-Rhea match. And I think that you have Shayna leave, come back, she goes, I lost my way. Or whatever. Do some storyline where she goes back to, as you said, goes back to her roots and then comes back. And that's the monster character that Mr. G and I are describing. They might not have a monster look, but the act is monster, and that's Rhea Ripley, the Nia in number 2. Which is why I think if you go back and you have Shayna leave for a while, come back, destroy Nia, and then work her way to Rhea, I think that's where you could get Shayna right back where she was.
I think Tamina and Natalya are winning at Mania, new champs because of Reginald, and then Shayna not happy and attacks Nia. Beats her up in mood because they lost. They split. Good.
They've quit on Shayna, and by the time they realize they need someone like her, it'll be too late. I agree with you, Dan, but I think they've quit on a lot of people that they shouldn't have quit on. The problem with WWE is I feel that if they have something they feel doesn't work one week, they just shut it down and don't do anything with it the next week or ever again.
Yeah.
The one thing I would say about what AEW has done well is if something screws up, they tie it into a storyline and make it fit whatever they're going with. So you don't just drop it and say, well, that didn't work. Tie it into the storyline so it makes it interesting. Jack, the $1 Million Woman. They need to let good wrestling tell the stories. Yes! If they would just let everything, the wrestling tells the stories, and I think the way you have a character built tells the stories.
Dun, 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 dun. Cedric didn't even get an entrance, bro. That's terrible. Cedric didn't even get an entrance. So Shelton and Cedric are trying to gang up on Lashley. I don't know that it's going to work.
You're 100% right, Mr. G. They have, and that's why they got 1.7 million viewers on the road to Mania. And it's WrestleMania was only 25,000 tickets per night, and it didn't sell out instantly. Have they sold out now? Because when I heard earlier, they still hadn't sold out. UFC 262 is 15,000, sold out in 9 minutes. Yeah, that's why I wonder. Again, the difference between UFC and, I mean, obviously UFC, is like for real, but WWE storylines have not been good.
It says so. It's not that people don't want to go out to events. WWE just isn't interesting people.
Exactly. I think but WWE's been doing this for a while now, and I think that's what's killed them. There's no cohesiveness to the storylines that they're doing. You see a lot of the same matches constantly. And people just get tired of that.
Yeah.
You can only watch a rerun so many times.
Yeah.
Like the Big E and Apollo thing.
We're going on to having their 9th match or something like that this weekend.
It's
Nigerian drum match. Woo! Can't wait. No, thank you. Okay? Didn't ask for it. Didn't want to see it 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago when we had the last pay-per-view. Didn't want to see it.
It's the ninth match in 4 months.
It's less time than that. Not even 4 months.
3 months, whatever.
Not even 3 months. It's stupid. They rerun stuff. I can't speak. Way too much.
262 just makes me worry. Why are Cedric and Shelton wearing Hurt Business attire for 2 straight weeks when they are kicked out of the faction?
Because that's all they got.
Maybe they feel that they are still the Hurt Business and Bobby Lashley and MVP are not.
Whatever happened to Mania Notice?
Well, you see.
They got separated on different shows.
I don't know, because
they didn't ever finish.
You didn't finish the storyline. I mean, if you're going to have them split up,
I mean, Mandy got put on Raw and Otis got put on SmackDown, and that was pretty much the end of their relationship, I suppose.
But they could have done a story with it.
Yeah.
That's why people just look at the highlights on YouTube, yeah?
How is it that a scripted show can't create more interesting storylines than the real show?
I don't know.
It's a good question. That wasn't quite the spirit.
I felt NXT was pretty strong, and then the last 5-6 months. 4 months.
For me, it was after they went to television.
Yeah.
After they went to being on television, I really disliked everything that they were doing. I think they had way too much time. I think they were dancing around a lot of things with all these extra segments. Whereas when they had their 1 hour show on the network, I thought it was like the right amount of content. I just wanted it to be extended a little bit more, like maybe an hour and 30 minutes. But I feel like 2 hours is just too much time for them, and they don't know what to do with it. And so there's a lot of filler content. They did a lot of things that didn't necessarily make so much sense because that looked like that hurt.
He's dead now. The thing about it is, I don't know that, because I think you can do it in 2 hours because you got enough talent to do it in 2 hours.
Except the thing is they didn't know what they were doing with the 2 hours. I think they jumped into it. They got the TV deal. It was good for maybe the first couple of weeks, and then it started to go downhill from there because they had no idea what to do with it. And that's the way I've felt about it ever since. I think that 2 hours is too much time for them. I think an hour and 30 would be better. But I guess we'll see here in the next couple of weeks as we watch NXT on Tuesdays. I guess we'll see if they sort of improve being on Tuesdays or not.
WWE just needs to wake up and smell the times. There's so much great wrestling out there. People don't need WWE more. I think it's not only WWE. I think the fact that there's so much out there, wrestling has changed. Everything has changed. The way you watch stuff now has changed. Because it's easy to find stuff on YouTube. It's easy to find stuff somewhere else. Mm-hmm. Or record it and watch it later, or just watch it later on your whatever TV provider you have. Mm-hmm. Without having to record anything because they have it on demand. So I think that's changed a lot of stuff. But the content out there, I think, has changed too. And so, just the amount of stuff that's out there that people could watch makes things... If you're not telling good storylines, it kind of kills everything.
Yeah.
They shouldn't take their audience for granted. They need to evolve. They do, definitely. And I think that, at times you see signs of some of their storylines I feel are pretty good. And then you see times or a lot of times, where some of their storylines you're going,
what?
That didn't make sense. Like, what
I feel like
that?
More often than not, they're like, that didn't make sense.
Yeah. Every time Lashley runs people into the ring post, I think he's going to bust his head open on accident again. Yes. I mean, yeah, to be interesting. He's going to run into the ring post one time and just take himself out. NXT started being bad when Vince got more involved because, like Maven said, they moved to TV. Yeah. Which if they would have just let things go, they would have been excellent. I think 2 hours would have been great for them. Because the talent they have, the number of people they have in talent, it would have helped out tremendously.
I agree. I think that 2 hours could be fine. However, they spend so much of the time, I feel, doing all this filler extra stuff that nobody cares about. At least that I don't care about.
I don't have an issue with it. It's how you put people out there.
But the problem is that it's all filler content and none of it means anything. And that's the problem. And I think that giving them 2 hours is too much time because they went from having this mainstream, whatever. Their content was very to the point with an hour, right? They fit in what they needed to do, and they built up the storylines in an hour. I feel like 2 hours is just, they didn't know what to do with that second hour. Like, I don't
know. Let's see. I wonder if Titus Worldslide will be referenced at the Hall of Fame. I don't know. Didn't we just... I hope so. Jack says Grant. Didn't WWE buy an indie company? They have several companies they've bought. And I think that's been the issue. It's just that. I nearly burst the ozone. Too, Lewis. Don't they have a couple of them? They got several. I'm back, guys. How's the show and what I missed? was Dana and Mandy on? Yes, they
For
were
2
on.
seconds.
Briefly. WWE owns several indie companies, but if they're following WWE core directives and using WWE money, is it really alternative programming? No, it's not. This is why I think they need, with their indie companies, I would love to see them just let their indie companies just run their, like, well, when they had the network, now that it's on Peacock here, I know that,
They bought Evolve and did nothing with it.
I know a lot of you still have the WWE network and can watch anything you want to watch. I would like to see them do indie programming and just let the independent people run the show.
Oh, except they bought it out. They totally signed all of the talent to NXT or whatever.
I believe they bought Ice and Evolve. Yes, I believe they have an option on Progress. Yes, I think Vince was just hoping for another Attitude Era to just happen, but it never did. He still has wrestling royalty though. They just need to do a little better. Well, the fact that they built enough, but it's been built up enough that they've gotten enough money, they've gotten over it, and for the most part, they were the only known product out there.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all, Dan, not at all, says Lewis. If I would have sold WWE, then Eve wouldn't be what you see when you watch it. There wouldn't be the levels of violence, the language, and you wouldn't see the type of characters you see. Yes, I mean, that's just it. I mean, that's why these independents, the fact that, Dan is still running an independent organization, I think that's good for wrestling. And so I think the fact that WWE buying all this stuff out killed a lot of what wrestling is about. Mm-hmm. Which is kind of why I like AEW with the stuff they do. Some of the stuff is having the dark and having various types of wrestling involved and the storylines. And so as long as they keep that up and keep working with that, then I'm cool with it.
Yeah. That was a good drop rope. Drop rope. Jesus. That was a good drop rope drop kick by Cedric.
Good drop rope.
Good drop rope. Yeah, that's a good one.
The old owner of Progress really passive aggressively hated on me, asking him why they are still classed as an indie after WWE put money in. They would have ruined Eve. They would have. I mean, but that's what WWE does. I don't feel that. Again, I wish I would just let, if they want to buy out these independent organizations, let the independent organizations continue to run and do the things they're doing. That was good. Correct me if I'm wrong, but hasn't WrestleMania for the past couple of years been sponsored by Snickers? Yes. Guys, just found out you can't bring your food in the stadium. Why am I here? Why am I here? James, I told you, man. Told you. Little gets under my skin like passive-aggressive people like that guy. Yep.
Cedric is out. He's dead. He's asleep. Thanks to Lashley. And now Shelton is in the ring, beating up on
So, Dan,
Lashley.
Let me ask you this. What do you think about what they've done with Lashley?
Now Shelton is dead too. Poor guy. It's business. Now he's gonna make Shelton pass out. This is just exciting. The matches I've seen on Eve have blown me away with quality and entertainment. So much fun. Definitely.
Yeah.
Snickers also sponsored the best Wrestlemania.
The thing is wrestling doesn't have to be the same.
No, it doesn't.
It shouldn't be a one size fits all.
It isn't.
The Maki Ito stuff, I know a lot of people hated on that. But I thought what she was doing was entertaining.
Well, a lot of people that hated on that were Cornette.
But there was a lot of people that hated on it. If you go back and you look, I saw a lot on Twitter about people hating on it.
I saw a lot of people saying they really loved it. I don't know
there
what
was
people
that saying it. There's a lot of people that said that they didn't like it. So when you get a 50-50 split, the fact is it's something different. And not everybody's going to like it. I get that. But don't hate on it so much that you just go out and you crack on everything they do.
Oh, well, that's what people like to do, because wrestling fans are just fabulous.
Well, it's not just wrestling fans, it's people in general.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, sure, but we were specifically talking about wrestling.
James, just buy food from the stadium. Come on, man.
Well, this video package for Sasha and Bianca is good. However, the feud has sucked.
I still don't buy into Lashley. He needs that guy, that match. Still, I did buy into him, but he was putting over Reigns in 2-on-1 handicap matches on Raw. Like, I can't pretend I didn't see that.
Exactly.
Well, and the other issue I have with Lashley just recently is, like, he has the Hurt Business. And so he has the help there. And then he goes outside of the Hurt Business looking for help to take out McIntyre. Like, what? They're trying to bill you as being this bad dude, and you're looking for help to take out McIntyre before Mania?
It very much so reminds me of like what we're doing with Roman on SmackDown, where Roman doesn't... Not that Roman doesn't fight, however, it's like Roman fights on pay-per-views and not really... He doesn't really do much on SmackDown aside from come out and talk for 27 years, and that's about it. He gets other guys to fight his battles for him. I very much so dislike that, and I think that Lashley is more willing to go out and do the fighting and stuff, which is cool, and I like that sort of take on it. But the whole like having him try to hire people to go after Drew, it's very reminiscent of what they're doing with Roman, and I don't want them to go anywhere near that with Lashley. No. Just no.
I see 13 likes. Technically, he doesn't have to Hurt Business. More likes, yes. If you make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Beer at Gillette Stadium is $9 a drink. No. Yeah.
The other thing is Shelton's now begging for Lashley to stop beating up Cedric because that's his friend. Wasn't Shelton hating on Cedric for weeks and weeks for his attitude? Now they're bros.
That's just
it doesn't make any sense.
What I don't understand. The whole everything that they have done. Like, there's no consistency in the storylines.
Doesn't make sense. Not at all. But hey, you know.
I can't forget what I've seen. Can you imagine if episode 6 of WandaVision they acted like what happened in episode 1 through 5 didn't happen, and they just went on a different direction? Yeah, and that's, the thing I don't mind is having a story like this whole Shayna thing. If where she blames Nia for everything that's happened, why she's kind of changed and hasn't been the beast that she is. And then they turn her back into the beast, after they split up. I don't have issues with things like that. I have an issue with is this week you're telling one storyline and trying to push it, and then next week you totally flip and change everything up and tell a different storyline. And then the next week, you go back to the storyline you had 2 weeks ago, and you tell it, and it's like, dude, just be consistent with what you're doing. How much, Grant? Also, it's Bud Light. I only call that beer because I have to.
I quite like the WrestleMania theme. It's the weekend. The weekend is great.
Molson Canadian is $10.50 for a 10-ounce. Who's watching the Hall of Fame tomorrow night?
I'll probably check it out solely to see if the Bella Twins are the only ones who got their speeches cut, or if it's everybody.
Yes. Hall of Fame 2020, 2021. We have Ozzy Osbourne going in.
And they haven't even made mention of it. That's because he just showed up at WrestleMania too, and they're like, is it really worth mentioning on television that we're inducting Ozzy Osbourne into the WWE Hall of Fame? No. He doesn't have any, he's not done anything for us.
Yeah. I know.
He was just present at WrestleMania too.
WWE says they're a movie. WWE say they're an episodic action soap opera, but I can't name a single TV show that's as inconsistent in storylines as WWE. I agree. That's just it. There's no rhyme or reason to anything they do.
The Weeknd is lit. Yes, I'm young. They are. The Weeknd is great. I really like their music.
It's fire! I think the Mysterios will win Friday. Possibly.
I don't even know who's in that match. Who's in that match? The Mysterios, Chad and Otis.
The champions.
Oh, the Street Profits are in there too.
Yeah.
And the Dirty Dogs. I think that... Hey, it's Ains! What's up? I think that probably... honestly, I think Otis and Gable are going to win. It's the Fiend.
I like the Weeknd too. Not much of a fan of the weekday. Yes. If you smoke, it's like $7 to $8 for a pack, but some shops do it for $5. I don't smoke, but alcohol and smokes are generally cheap where I'm at. That's interesting. Do they put a tax on it, Ains?
WrestleMania 2 is older than me. So relevant. Oh, man. I've really liked the Fiend and Randy Orton and Alexa thing.
Jack, I watched WrestleMania 2.
This replay is cool.
I watched WrestleMania 1.
I just think it's been so cool. It's like the effects and stuff. Like, I can appreciate them. Cool. It's the... No man could have survived.
I never had that Molson, but I'm guessing you're saying it has zero flavor then because Bud is just no. I'm glad Kane is in the Hall of Fame, one of my favorite characters in wrestling. Ouch, sorry, Mr. G. It's okay, Jack. It's okay. You know, it is what it is. We all get old, Jack. Age is just a number. It's basically water, says Grant. See, they've spent so much time doing this, like, these promos. Like, we've seen this Fiend promo, like, 17 times now, haven't we?
Oh, and on
Tonight?
The show. This is the first time they've gone, like, super in-depth with it. They showed the Mania thing.
Yeah, the $2 tax is added if you buy it for $7 or $8, but you know, some stores don't listen to that, Mr. G. The dodgy ones you can pick up a pack for $5.
Ooh, death. The Legend Killer dies. This is exciting.
It doesn't look like Charlotte on Raw or Mania. Boo on her birthday. Jeez. WB thinks she's cleared now. Bailey, she said on Renee's podcast, just not being used, not fair. I think Tamina and Natalya, new champs at Mania. I would agree. I think we're going to have new champs. Charlotte, I don't think wants to be used right now.
I don't think it's a matter of that she doesn't want to be used. I think that they are not going to give... I don't think that they think they have anything for her.
The 6th of the Fiend story I appreciate from production point of view as my first degree film and TV production. Mr. G, I'm old too.
My first degree is not in anything, but I'm pretty good at special effects makeup, so I think that's a degree enough. And I appreciate it, so...
Lewis loves Kane too. I'm more of a spirit drinker than a beer drinker. I'm a social beer drinker, but I like spirits, a good whiskey, or a good rum. Has surprisingly a nice brandy tonight from Marks and Spencer. That quote I used while I'm here, John Cena said when he showed up on SmackDown to do a segment with Becky. Interesting, James. Interesting. I will be right back. I'm going to go get my food.
It's Bad Bunny, okay? His theme song is bopping. Ha 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 ha. That's me impersonating the Miz. So. Nice. I like a good rum, but I can't drink whiskey. It makes me rage because of the rye for some reason. That's fun. I don't drink, nor will I ever drink, because I have Crohn's. And, well, when you have Crohn's, alcohol is not a good idea because you already have ulcerations in your intestines, and well, alcohol can just make that worse. So, no thanks. Oh, it's Damian Priest and Bad Bunny. Oh, Bad Bunny looks really like distraught. Those fools think they haven't seen anything yet. Bad Bunny looks like he's about to, like, really, like, just cut the promo of a lifetime. Shoot, they're making it a tag match? Oh, toast. I knew they were doing it. Why did they not just do this in the first place? So now Damian Priest is proposing that they do Priest and Bad Bunny versus Miz and Morrison at Mania. Why didn't we just, like, do this in the first place, bro? Bad Bunny says he just came here because he's following his dreams, believing in his dreams, because he loves his business. He loves and respects every superstar. He loves watching everything. He used to watch with his dad and his brother and his friends, his family. He has a lot of good memories with the WWE. But now, he doesn't know how to feel because Miz Morrison trashed his car. He's talking about performing at the Rumble. Because he loved Booker T and he performed. The same way that he loves Booker T the same way that he loves all these legends. I'm not going through and listing all of them. He used to respect and love The Miz, but not anymore because he trashed my car. Ah, man. Maven, I've seen your work. Not to sound like a kiss up, but your work is better than good. Well, thank you. I try. Sorry to hear about that, Maven. It's no big deal. I've had Crohn's for the last, like, 3 years, give or take. It's not, you know, I mean, it sucked when I was first diagnosed, but, like, now I'm on meds, and, like, it's, you know, it's great. Wouldn't recommend it for anybody else, you know. Wouldn't want anybody, you know, Crohn's isn't cool, but, you know, it is what it is. Alcohol isn't that great. The taste is not anything to look forward to. Maybe you're 100% right. I'll let you know this little secret. I'm not supposed to drink either, but I'm an idiot. You should never be like me. Ah, man. OMG, Bad Bunny's in a singles match means more than Bad Bunny in a tag, even though the tag is better and safer match to do from a commercial standpoint. They just lessen the interest. Sorry to hear about, about your condition. It's all good, guys. Dude, they're letting Bad Bunny cut, like, the longest promo of a lifetime, bro. Literally, though. Oh, now he's getting angry. Who do you think you are? I know. The Miz is a legend. I respect that. I respect you. But you don't respect me. You crossed the line, bro. I don't know why. This promo's still going on. He doesn't even care. This Saturday, Wrestlemania. I'm going to show you how to respect me. I'm going to shut your mouth. Jesus, man. Dude! Somebody take his mic, bro.
Did you read the chat?
Yeah, I read some of it. Oh, it's Miz and Morrison. Here we go. Smash his car, bro. Smash his car. Okay, never mind. You have a limo behind you. What a performance. What do you mean?
Fish.
Oh, fish. Gross. Ah! Okay, Miz is like, you don't belong in this business. You've overstayed your welcome. This Saturday at WrestleMania, we're going to embarrass you. We're going to hurt you. Let's end this promo. We accept. Thank you. Now cut the promo off, bro. Okay. His Bugatti costs more than your limo, guys. Oh, man. Ay, 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 ay. Yay, 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 yay. Ah, man. That was such a long-winded promo that was not necessary. Again, like I said earlier, his theme song is a bop, though. So, can't argue with that. What are those? Are those green beans?
Yeah.
When did we get green beans?
We've had this for a while. It's a medley.
What the toast, bro?
Cauliflower, carrots, peppers, green beans.
That smells good. Lol, yeah, Maven, just blah, blah, blah. So we have Sheamus and Ali backstage. What is the point of this, dude? They don't like Matt Riddle. Cool, we already knew that. Bunny's promo is the length of Jim Duggan's Hall of Fame speech. Ah, man. Glad it's a tag match. Riddle just busted through with the skateboard. That's not a skateboard. It's a scooter. Okay, but like I gotta pay attention here because I gotta pay attention here because I need to see if the stupid birds, if they do that again. They probably will.
Yeah, watch. I'm starting to like Riddle more and more. He just needs to wear shoes. Man, I love Stoner Riddle. I used to not like Riddle. Hey, I love Riddle.
All right, let's see. Do we have the birds? We did! What is the point, dude? Look at the birds. The birds fly. It gets me every time. Shut up, Byron, okay? What is the point of the birds? Like, what is it even?
I don't know.
Because of how high the birds fly? I mean, like, is there supposed to be some sort of, like... I mean, like, what?
Did we really need a slow-mo of him entering the ring?
No!
I'm sure it's dangerous to operate a scooter without proper footwear, just saying. Jim Duggan, Beth Phoenix, and Mr. T did Hall of Fame speeches the length of GOT. Have you all tried banana and strawberry smoothie?
I'm sure I've had one before.
Yes. When Bad Bunny showed up at the Royal Rumble, was he trying to audition to be a part of the Shield because he was wearing a tactical vest like the Shield? I think so. The birds are worse than I ever imagined. Like, what's the point? I don't get them. Is it Riddle's lack of footwear an MMA thing? Yeah.
WWE ruined the fact that Billie Kay is gonna have a tag team partner with. She's gonna tag with Carmella at Mania on night 1 for the match, because they showed that Billie Kay said that Carmella was still reviewing her resume, and WWE put out a graphic with Billie Kay and Carmella on it, and then they deleted it, and so I think they just ruined that. So.
Rill's gonna get a DUI. GOT is Game of Thrones. That's what I thought, Jack. I've never actually watched that. I should. I also had green beans for dinner. This is like a medley. It's got broccoli, green beans, peppers, carrots. So it's a little bit of everything. Yeah, they just never really explained that, Jack.
Stoner Riddle was so high. We seen birds fly like this is Looney Tunes. Like literally though, like what is the point of it? I'm assuming it's supposed to be some joke about the birds being like so high in the air flying away. That's the only thing I can infer from that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Outside of that, I've got nothing.
Matt Riddle is the original bro. Who is the fake bro? RVD.
Clearly. Yes.
I couldn't handle Game of Thrones. See, I've never watched it. I've never seen an episode.
I heard that the ending was really bad, but I don't know.
If you get a DUI on a scooter, the cops might be high too.
Oh man. Oh man. We still have an hour left of the show, guys. We still have an hour left.
I just remember there was an Angle versus Joe match in TNA like 10 years ago where they had no footwear to make it like MMA. Might be wrong. Mr. G, you making being schooled on television and pop culture every day look good. Thanks, Mrs. Gleen. I appreciate that. RVD and Riddle need to have some type of interaction in the future. Yeah, I think that'd be interesting.
Dude, literally everybody's trying to figure out the stupid birds. They're like, what is the point of this? Huh?
What does high mean? I keep hearing it. Are you serious, Jack? I mean...
No, I don't think he's serious.
Okay. Because it means that you're up in the air.
Checking.
Flying.
Yeah, clearly.
Mr. D, is The Flash a good show to watch? I started watching it. It's been a while since I've watched it, but when I was watching it, it was really good.
I really hate fish.
Watch, LOL, I read. My wife Emily watched it for a season and a bit. I walked in on her watching it once, and there was someone's tongue getting cut off, and I was just walk straight back out.
Oh, they announced today that BB Rexa is performing America the Beautiful at WrestleMania.
Your pick on any return or debut at Raw after Mania? I don't know, because with the way they've done stuff, I don't know.
I would say...
I don't know.
Charlotte, Brock, I don't know who else. Brock is never happening on a Raw, but I would just throw that out there just for whatever reason. I don't know.
Here in Canada, you can technically get a DUI on anything with wheels. I knew someone that when I was in school, like high school, they got a DUI while riding a lawnmower. My wife gave up after there was some morally not okay stuff, I shall say. Oh my goodness, Law & Order SVU still has new seasons. I thought they changed the themes after a while, that like they did with the original Law & Order. See, I haven't really watched Law & Order either.
I have no clue.
Morally, ethically, and legally not okay stuff. Well, that's probably because, Dan, the Vikings didn't care about the morally, ethically and legally stuff.
Are we still talking about Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think Game of Thrones is Vikings.
Whatever they are. There's something like that.
I don't even know what Game of Thrones is about.
It's from like ancient times.
Old time. Ollie has new music.
High means to be elevated. Yes. Daniel says the Flash is amazing. The violence gets worse, Dan. BB Rexa is gorgeous. Glad she's singing the national anthem.
Yeah, she's a really talented singer. She's got some good music.
Super Serial. Why am I never picked to do the anthem at Mania? I know the words. Jack, you will get your opportunity.
See, the thing is, though,
2
Jack,
years from now.
They're not even doing the anthem. They're doing America the Beautiful.
Becky returns. I don't think
I
Becky's
was
going to
going to
return.
say Becky. However, I don't think it's going to be Becky after the Mania after Raw.
Law & Order SVU has been going on for over a decade now. Yeah, so it's been a while. I turned Raw off rather watch you guys.
Well,
Thanks,
thanks.
Lewis.
It takes some kind of talent to acquire DUI while operating a riding lawnmower. That'd be like getting one while in a golf cart.
Yeah.
Or on a
No,
bicycle.
golf cart can go a little faster than a lawnmower, so that would be, I think it's probably worse getting one on a lawnmower, especially when you can cut through people's yards. And people would be like going, yes, he's mowing my yard. Cool. Thanks. I could not watch Game of Thrones after the Blood Wedding. Or on a bicycle. Yeah, bicycle would not be a good thing to get a DUI on. I think I was in grade school when Law & Order SVU started. I'm not too far from 30 now. That's possible. The Flash and Arrow fine. They're very formulaic. The pacing is the same every episode. But if you like superhero stuff, it's fun and very easy to watch. Yeah, I mean, that's... See, I haven't watched Arrow in a while either.
I haven't seen either.
Said no, that's when it should have ended.
I know, right? So, Sheamus ended up coming out. He is hanging out on commentary. So, we know he's going to beat the crap out of Riddle. Or Ali, probably Riddle, though, after the match is over. Law & Order and Edge's show Vikings on Peacock. I haven't watched them, though. I haven't seen either.
There's this new show, Kung Fu, starts Wednesday at 8. Interesting. True, it isn't the anthem. President Roosevelt only picked the anthem is in the 30s. Ironically, it's an old British tune, reformatted in the Star Spangled Banner.
I love that you figured out what that said because I did not. I didn't know what that said.
Flash and Arrow shows. I did give up on the Flash and Arrow shows before they finished, though. The Flash series is better than Justice League. That's interesting. Than the Flash movie, or than the Justice League movie. Interesting. Try watching Chicagopedia. It's a great show.
Never seen it. I've just seen clips. Okay, not even clips. It's just like the end of it, right before Raw comes on, or whatever. So yeah, I've seen like stuff like that. Like, I've seen that a couple times. So. Mr. G, watch this show called Black Lightning.
What's it on, Zandel?
Bum 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 bum. Oh boy, the Queen of the South. Or whatever it's called. The Queen of the South. Yeah, there we go. Final season. Okay, great. Cool. I didn't need a 25-minute long advertisement for it.
It's the final season?
Yes.
I didn't even know there was more seasons than the one that's...
I have no idea, dude. No idea. None whatsoever.
I missed the other seasons, so I'd be in serious trouble.
Netflix, I think. The new season is on the CW.
Probably get on the CW app then.
Cool. What have I watched recently? I don't even know. I watched The Office yesterday. I watch The Office all the time.
I watched The Office yesterday, and well, I just watch it all the time.
I do. A new show that I watched recently, I watched Outer Banks on Netflix. That was pretty good. I can't wait for season 2 to come out. That should be fun. So yeah, that's like the most recent like new thing that I've watched. Not that the show is new, it's just like I've never watched it before. And it's not something that I generally watch, so I watched that the other day. I watched it in like 2 days. It's pretty good. So outside of that, I haven't watched anything else. I'm watching 2003 Raw episodes on Peacock TV. That's fun. I kneel or sit, usually sit, when the Star Spangled Banner is played. I've been watching Criminal Minds. That's fun. I've never seen that either.
Volterra, are any of the 2003 episodes, like, are there parts that have been taken out?
I thought the sound was funny last week.
I kneel or sit usually when the Star Spangled Banner is played. There's lots of people that do that, Jack. Watch a documentary on Yorkshire Ripper on Netflix. Also, Falcon and Winter Soldier. That is on Falcon and Winter Soldier is on Disney Plus, I believe.
Tomorrow night, exclusively.
I don't watch TV or movies. I'm voting. Anybody seen The Boys on Prime?
Nope.
No, I have not.
I'm boring. How did that change from voting boring? I guess because the V and the B are right.
I don't know. Lewis, how did it change from voting to boring? Or was it boring and then change? That's like weird. I hate like autocorrect stuff. Right, I can't take more of Raw, so I'm going to bounce and go to sleep. As it's 3:20 a.m. here, then I'm going to get up and record some angry videos. Love to everyone. Peace out. Good night, Dan. Have a good one. Was the last new show you watched even MAVEN'S Stranger Things?
No, it wasn't. It was, like I said, it was Outer Banks. Outer Banks was the last new show I watched. That came out after Stranger Things.
Got you. I didn't know that.
So.
What's Outer Banks?
It's this show. It's about these kids that like find this treasure map.
On the Outer Banks?
Yeah.
Oh.
And they like have to find this like treasure or whatever.
Gotcha.
It's pretty good.
So is the Hall of Fame class of 2020 taped or live like 2021 class?
It's taped.
Yeah.
I
think so. Triple H Booker T is still there. No 2002, so I can't comment on Katie Vick. I use slide text on my phone. Yeah, that's always fun to do, isn't it, Lewis? I hate that because I like slide my. I don't even do it, and my phone does it. Excellent reason, Dan. See you in a bit. Good to see you. Gotta be more careful. Outer Banks came out when?
I don't know. I'd have to look. Why is this frozen?
Because you killed it.
I didn't do anything.
You probably just wiped out everything that we got going on right now.
No, I didn't. Outer Banks came out sometime.
You opened 17 tabs.
No,
That's why.
Ah, man. Last year. It came out last year. April of last year. And the last season of Stranger Things was 2 years ago. So, yes. Outer Banks came out last year.
So are we going to get, like, Riddle...
They might make it a triple threat.
A triple
so
threat
Ali
match. Ali, Riddle, and Sheamus.
They might.
Nothing like throwing something together last minute.
Splat. Where's the rest of Retribution? Can I just ask? Obviously, they're not here.
Why is Riddle holding his ribs?
I don't know.
He landed on his back to hurt Ali there.
Ooh.
How many monitors do you guys have? We got 3.
Riddle is going to splat. Boom. Mustafa Ali. Kick Out at 2. Not heard of Outer Banks. It's on Netflix.
Do they have money? Does who have money? Is he asking if we have money?
I don't know.
We don't have money anymore. We spent all of it.
Oh, splat. I would really love for Ollie to win. Have I missed anything? I'm watching the NCAA game.
Scott, you have missed so much.
No, nothing. Nothing at all.
Us talking, that's what you've missed.
Yeah, that's about it.
That I can't believe that you know.
Outside of that, I don't, nothing else. So.
Can't believe that, you, missed us.
Oh.
Right now we have Ollie and Matt Riddle. The Outer Banks, do they have money? Yes. Yes, they do.
What was that? That was the
Still doing a review.
thing.
Yes, we will continue to talk. We'll kind of hit a review.
And then we're also going to give our predictions for NXT TakeOver.
Yes.
That was the cheesiest thing I've ever seen.
Bro Derek doesn't look painful.
Riddle stopped and pointed at Sheamus and made this stupid face. And
I don't blame him. I'd point at Sheamus too. I sold my fine art. You could say I made Monet. What happened with Asuka Rhea versus Shayna Nia? Well, you see, Scott.
Asuka Rhea lost because Rhea beat up Asuka, threw Asuka back in the ring for Shayna to pin her.
Yes. Thank you for ruining it. I was going to give this big, long story, and you just ruined it. By the way, I know for a fact that Walter is retaining against Ciampa because he faces him on the 7th, and Rampage Brown faces him on the 8th at NXT UK TakeOver. So I think Rampage is taking the title. Possible. WrestleMania 17 has no women's stuff removed, even though some said they did. Promo package of Trish as a dog, and Ivory China removing Ivory's clothing. That's interesting.
Still there.
Well, now you said something, Volterra. You know what's going to happen. It's going to get removed.
Yeah, there's still time to go through it.
Does Naomi's rear view finisher count as the worst finisher?
No,
pretty close.
No, I don't think it's the worst.
The Outer Banks do not have money, but you got to have money to own anything there. He can't hit Sheamus with the Bro Derek. No, he won't. Thank you, Grant, says Jack. Who do you think USA Champ guys at Mania? Sheamus or Riddle? I'm going for Sheamus. I think Sheamus. Wait, they pinned the Raw Women's Champion? Unreal. Pinning the champion is dumb. Yes, they did. After she was attacked.
Drew McIntyre versus Corbin is next. I'm so excited. Said nobody ever. Literally, explain to me why their first names are in lowercase letters and their last names are in all caps. Like they're yelling at us.
They want you to know.
Watch. Do you see this?
It's just an effect.
No, but pay attention.
It's strange to watch Raw and not do notes.
Titus O'Neil. Why is it? It makes no sense.
Because they just want you to know. Titus O'Neil.
It's so dumb.
Drew McIntyre. I like Asuka, but we need to have a new women's champion. They need to have new creative writers.
Yeah, I'd vote for that.
Because having a new women's champion doesn't matter if you don't have the writers doing their job too.
Not wrong.
Corbin has made it into the main event, yes. I heard DX dressed as the Nation will be removed. The Monday Night War documentary still has it, and Mark Henry thought it was a hilarious segment. Yeah, well, the thing... I mean, if there's something offensive in the stuff, then just state it at the beginning. Don't take stuff out. Let people judge it and just don't ruin it. A bacon jam cheeseburger from Sonic.
I'll be right back.
All right. I'll be right here.
Okay.
I will not be moving.
Okay, let's go. I gotta take this out there.
If you've not liked the show, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you've not done so. We would appreciate that. OEX Outer Banks is a really nice area. It's a group of skinny barrier islands off main part of North Carolina. Very pretty with unspoiled beaches. Yeah, just wouldn't want to live there when there's hurricanes coming around. Corbin, boo! Not a fan of Corbin. Geez, good at his job, though heel. Asuka losing to Rhea at Mania, so unfair on Asuka. Awful booking. What a mess Rhea turns up, then probably chant boo to you, WWE. Well, the thing is, I like Rhea, but I don't think they're going to do anything better with her. Raymond, how you doing? Been watching my Cincinnati Reds win again. Plus, I knew I wasn't missing nothing by watching Worst Wrong Event. You haven't missed much. You haven't missed much. We went to the Outer Banks several years ago. So basically, Peacock is removing some of the morons. Peacock is removing some of the morons women's segments from Attitude Era. I think it's a mistake. I just think they just leave it. Yes, Mr. G, they get hammered by hurricanes about every 2 years. See? They're good until a hurricane hits it. We're at commercial right now on Monday Night Raw. We got a half hour left of the show. What's going to happen? Inquiring minds want to know. I showed my friend a video of Vince when he said, "What's up, my N-word?" to Cena, and he thought it should be taken out. I thought it was funny. The thing is, I think that if you start taking stuff out, that's why I said, put context in there that, you know, that there's issues with it. If they take everything out, there'd be a lot of good Disney movies that are taken, like, no longer seen because of it. They're very quick to get roads cleared and power back up and stuff back open once the water wash in recedes. Yeah, till the one day they get the big hurricane that just like tears everything up and removes everything. Peacock should just do what Disney and Warner do. Put a good disclaimer in first. Yeah, that's what I think they should do. Put a disclaimer out there.
Wait. That was me being Shawn Michaels. Didn't you see it? Didn't you see what he did?
Yeah, I saw it.
I'm sorry. I love you. Boom! Kick to the face. It was fabulous.
Sounds like they've got good local government. Yeah. Drew McIntyre is going to make his constipation face. That's all that's left on Raw tonight. The islands are so skinny in places that the road gets a good amount of sand blown onto it daily and has to be cleared with bulldozers and plows. Hey, Mr. G, there's wrestling every night this week. If wrestling fans don't get enough this week, then they never will. No, because we are going to be streaming tonight. We missed tomorrow because we're not doing the Hall of Fame, so we will not be here tomorrow. We will be back again Wednesday with a live stream. We'll be back Thursday with a live stream. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with a live stream. And then next week, we go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Clearly, what just happened?
They're also cutting things out on the network for international fans.
Clearly,
I don't know why. I don't get it.
Okay, but they're doing it because some of the stuff that they did was completely and utterly offensive and shouldn't have happened in the first place. And while I understand, I agree for some things that they should just put a disclaimer up, but certain things that they did should not have happened, period. And so I'm okay with them taking out certain areas of... Well,
as I said before, you'd have a lot of Disney movies, good Disney movies, that aren't going to be able to be watched because...
I understand that. And I think doing the disclaimer is a good option. However, I think some of it just shouldn't have been done, period, and they should just, boom, shouldn't have happened.
As a black person, I thought it was funny, and he didn't say at the end. What just happened? Maven did a karate chop. It
wasn't a karate chop,
karate
okay?
Kick.
It wasn't a karate kick either, okay? It was sweet chin music. Clearly, You don't know anything about wrestling, and how can you call yourself a wrestling fan if you don't know Sweet Chin Music? Because that's clearly what I just did. Clearly I was just Shawn Michaels with the, I'm sorry, I love you, and then the kick.
Yeah, everything was good till the kick. I didn't recognize the Sweet Chin.
Maven did Sweet Chin Music, clearly.
I didn't recognize that.
God.
Drew does make a constipation face. Yeah, well, sometimes you have to, you know? You know how in Cody's theme there's lyrics that go, my father said when I was younger, hard times breed better men. That's what my dad told me when I was a kid. Interesting.
Just want to throw in a disclaimer. Just whack a disclaimer on, but I think some things were bad taste, but it's not my call. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think that some of the stuff, I'm okay with them taking out because it shouldn't have ever happened, and it was totally like, no. But, you know, I think that, you know, I think some of it you can just put a disclaimer up and save people a lot of time.
My best friend is going to the Hall of Fame when then we're going to do NXT TakeOver. Then we're going to do Friday night SmackDown. WrestleMania being an old adult this week. Yeah, that's cool.
Ranting over Mister G's interpretation of Maven's moves. Do you want me to do it again where I do slap my leg? I mean gravies, guys. I was following the rules. I didn't want WWE to come after me, okay? It's illegal to do so now.
Broadcasting.
Oh, we got Logan Paul on the graphics now. Dang, he's made it.
That's because he's special.
He's made it. He has made
Broadcasting Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then we can take a breath. Yeah. Maybe the Sweet Chin Music and didn't even slap her legs. Maybe if you do the Sweet Chin Music, you cannot slap your leg.
I didn't.
Please explain why it is a Nigerian drum match.
What is a Nigerian drum match? I don't know.
I wish I could, James. But I can't.
Because
I have no clue.
Main event, triple threat match. Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns versus Edge. Can't wait. Yippee dippy.
Ranting over Mister G's interpretation of Maven's moves? Yes. No thigh slapping in WWE anymore, though. Nope. WWE just slaps on a foreign country on the title and call it a match. Next year's match will be the Philippine Fabuloso grudge match. Shawn Michaels before Sweet Chin Music to Rick. I love you. Yes, I love you. I'm gonna kick your head off.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. It's such an iconic moment. Okay. I'm sorry. I love you. And then
I'm sorry. I love you. Kicked your head off. If Peacock lets you access the deleted footage through parental controls, I guess that's better. I challenge you all to an American hamburger match.
Oh, man. Dude, Lashley has a wicked scar on his face. I think that's a scar.
New Jack stabbed him.
Like, literally, though, it's like so, like... Whoa, dude.
In a Nigerian drum match, the winner is whoever does the sick drum solo from the In the Air Tonight.
I challenge you to a Canadian igloo match. I'm sorry, I love you. It's from WrestleMania 24.
Hopefully you don't freeze to death in the Canadian igloo match. I wish you all luck. Jack, the drum solo in the Air Tonight would be like, if they could pull that off, that'd be amazing. Tam, how many commercials do we need to have before the main event? Well, you see, they have to pay the bills. And that's why we have 764 commercials prior to the main event. They're just trying to buy time.
Canadian igloo. Oh, man.
Did you try to hit the Sweet Chin Music and I'm wasted? Yes. We don't know if you're wasted, John L, but she did try to hit the Sweet Chin Music.
I did try to hit the Sweet Chin Music. I'll be back again. I have to go get a charger. I literally just left and I didn't grab it.
Good job. Here, take this with you.
That was not Sweet Chin Music. I don't know what that was.
That was cool.
was me like just throwing my leg in the air. That was funny.
It can get quite warm in an igloo. Snow is a good insulator. But isn't an igloo kind of a smaller condensed area? So they're gonna have to have something big enough, they throw each other around in. I want to see that Mortal Kombat movie. Yeah, it might be pretty good. I wonder how they're going to do night 1 of TakeOver on the USA Network with or without commercials. Probably with, I'm guessing. Brogue kick. Yes! I really wonder how igloos work. It doesn't make sense. Well, you see, they put a bunch of ice blocks together, and you live in them. Thanks a lot, James. Thanks for sharing on the show. You rock. Imagine if Trump never was president and was just a Raw host. Home Alone 2 cameo guy and the old guy on The Apprentice.
The world would be a much better place.
Life would be so much better, too. We might not have 600,000 people dead in our country.
Thank you. Plug this in.
I tweeted the show on Gay. Thanks, Jack. We appreciate that. We have a Dairy Queen commercial. Some
shakes.
Shaking.
Shake. The dip cones or whatever those are called. Twisties.
Spring Treat Collection.
Exciting.
Well, that's nice of them.
Happy
Have a spring
Taste
treat collection.
On the eve of
WrestleMania. Raymond James Stadium.
Ooh.
So is SmackDown at Raymond James Stadium, or is it at the normal place?
It's at Raymond James Stadium.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's at Raymond James Stadium. They are doing fans.
For SmackDown?
Oh, you're talking about SmackDown. I thought you were talking about WrestleMania. Sorry. No.
See, Mr. G, I told you people would see the ring behind you.
No, I think SmackDown. Pretty sure
first.
SmackDown is just. Sorry, I'm pretty sure SmackDown is just at. SmackDown is at.
Oh, the WCW ring? Yeah.
Are they giving Corbin a 15-minute match?
Yes.
No, I don't think so. I think maybe, I don't know. Are they gonna finish the show with Fiend and Orton?
I don't know.
They haven't done anything with them.
Who knows?
Did I just run over your foot?
No. You just ran over the cord.
I thought that was your foot.
Jack wants a shake. Jack, do you have Dairy Queens over there? I didn't care about this go home and show tonight. I haven't got the excited for WrestleMania other than Sasha and Bianca. Main eventing, that's the only match I'm excited for. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are only excited for 1 or 2 matches.
I'm excited for Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens.
Generally, it says it's still in the Thunderdome, I believe.
I'm excited for Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens, and it's solely because of Logan Paul.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm really excited for that match without Logan Paul involved. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, Logan Paul is cool, I guess, being involved in it. I don't really care. But I think that's gonna be a killer match on that show, and I'm really excited to get to see Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens have a spot on the Mania card and be able to have a match with each other on the Mania card. I think is a big thing. And I think Kevin Owens is gonna do some crazy stuff, and I'm really excited to see it.
Yeah. I guess Smackers is at the Trop. Yeah, I think so. Sad about DMX. Yes, I did see the story about that, Lewis. It is pretty sad. If Corbin puts on a good 15-minute match, I might like him a little more. Good luck observing stuff. Good luck. A naked ring. Someone shield my eyes, says Mrs. Gleen. It's not naked. Sting's in there. So much wrestling this week. I worked it out every day for 12 days in a row if you include Impact on Thursdays. Wow, I am gonna be all wrestled out. Too much going on. Yes, and we will be here for every one of those nights. Mania was 4 to 5 hours excluding the pre-show, right, guys? Yes. So is NXT
Sometimes
going to have
longer than
more
that.
fans or same amount that's there every week?
I don't know.
I don't know. Logan Paul looks like Glass Joe from Punch Out. A naked ring is sacrilege, seeing as how many action figures you own and aren't displaying. Yeah. Not too many Dairy Queens, no. That's why Jim Cornette never comes here. Plus, he's scared of Dom. But
He's absolutely
but shakes
Dom.
are a thing here most places. I used to put my action figures in my ring. Yeah, I don't know. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rings in here, so.
Hey guys, you better know what's more exciting than this match? My new mug! I got a new mug for Easter.
Yes.
It's really cool. The Office. It's got a whole bunch of sayings and stuff on it. It's really cool. It's far more exciting than this match. Like, who cares to watch Baron Corbin and Drew McIntyre fight each other? Dang, would you look at that? Crickets.
Mania will be approximately 540 minutes across both nights. Yeah, about 9 hours. About 9 hours. I'm ready for next year's Mania week. I'm ready for indie shows too. Yes. Hopefully we don't have a big surge coming up of the COVID.
Why does Drew grab his neck and make the constipated face?
Because he's thinking about the bathroom.
That mug's cool? Well, thank you. Thank you. I got it for Easter yesterday. Mom got it. It's pretty cool. It's got all the sayings and stuff on it. Boom. Roasted. You know. What's even cooler than that is my new mug. Dang. You're probably right.
That's because Lewis got a
The
Wrestle
Wrestle
Story.
Story is cool.
Cool mug, Maven. I don't like Corbin. He's got some good moves, though. Love End of Days. One of the best finishers in WWE. Do you agree? Maven, Mr. G. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I do like his finisher.
His finisher is cool. If anybody else used it. Dude, that totally, like, buckled, dude.
Yeah, so
Sounded bad.
So did his back. His back buckled, too.
You got him where you want to finish him. Okay, great.
Not like that, though. Don't do it that
Can
way.
this be over? I just don't care.
Drew into the turnbuckle.
Dude, Drew keeps hitting those turnbuckles really hard. Like, really hard. They, like, make this, like, clanking noise.
The whole ring shakes.
It's like Jizo Flip, dude.
Jizo Flip. If you don't know about Jizo Flip, go look it up. You can look that up on Google. I'm looking forward to next year's Mania, but not looking forward to sharing a state with Ted Cruz. Seriously, Gleens, how do you manage to be in a country with him? Jack, there's lots of people that are just like him.
Okay, these Drew chants being piped in are god-awful. Please stop. Drew, Drew, Drew. That's literally what it sounds like.
Drew did the reverse RKO. Yes, he did. Isn't Jericho on a broken skull after Mania?
Yep.
Yes.
Did Lashley beat Cedric already? Yep.
Yes. Is this last match having Mr. G Raw nearly finished? I think Bobby might attack him, but Drew winning at Mania. I think my prediction. I think that possibly Lashley comes out. I'm not looking up anything. You tell me to ever. I don't blame you, Lewis. Don't ever look up anything I tell you to look up. Drew might be about to kill Corbin.
I think
yes.
so. Or did Drew...
No, it's not a tag match.
No, it's not a tag match. Drew, Drew. Exactly.
But there is the Drew chance going on.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Yep, I looked up Jizo Flip. As far as I know, that's not even a thing.
They all looked up
It's
Jizo
just
Flip, man. See, I told you.
something I say.
And they're never looking up
now
anything again.
Now I might have to rethink what I'm saying, bro. Like, my freaking made-up phrases.
How are the kids, Mr. G? I know many ailments. The kids are good. The kids are good. Drew. Just for you, Scott. That was just for you. Drew. The Time Jumper. She was reading the Time Jumper book. Little free publicity for the book, The Time Jumper.
Impact piped in a "This is Impact" chant recently. I hate them. I hate them. None of them sound good, and they all are terrible.
Yeah, I liked it better when Impact wasn't doing that.
Like, literally, it makes no sense as to why.
Was that revenge for Ant making you look up stuff? Yes. Yes. Perfect. Well, I was trying to be perfect just for you, Scott. Drew should beat Corbin. He's suddenly on Raw now and no explanation. What is going on? Jeez, WWE. Jeez, oh flip, WWE. No, that's not what Real Valley Sports said. I just threw that in there. So much for the different brands. OMG, so annoying. Don't watch AEW Dark and AEW Elevation, guys. Do you watch AEW Dark Elevation, guys? I've watched parts of it. I don't like it just because of how long it is.
Also, it's overlapping with Raw. I could go back and watch it later.
I tried to spell it like Mister Gleen says it. Drew. For those into coffee, do you guys prefer brewed or instant? I prefer instant because with brewed coffee, it usually me adding too much cream, too much sugar or less sugar and less cream. We have a Keurig, so we just kind of grab a so actually it's brewed.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We use our Keurig.
We recently we at the moment are not buying any like flavored coffees or anything. We're buying plain coffees because we bought a whole bunch of syrups to put in them. And so like we have a whole bunch of different flavored syrups. Raspberry, vanilla, caramel, pumpkin pie, white chocolate.
Several syrups.
Mint, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
They pipe in chants at soccer. I hate soccer, but it looks weird because you can see no one's in the stands. Well, if you watch soccer or anything from Australia, you don't have to worry about the noise being pumped in because they actually have fans there because they've actually squashed COVID. I prefer a brew.
I'm glad you can do that because I can't.
The only good thing about Corbin are his entrance music, End of Days, and Deep Six, and nothing else. Yes, yes. So MVP is a little worried here. Little concerned look on his face as Corbin's getting slapped around a little bit. Corbin's getting slapped around a lot now. Not just a little bit anymore. Lashley standing in the back watching on the TV. Remember before the network, W had to care about go-home shows and sell a pay-per-view to you? Now they don't care. Yes, they do not care about anything.
McIntyre did not fall into the post, bro. He flew off the ring apron. You kidding me, man? No. Don't show us the replay. My guy didn't even... I hate WWE's camera work. It's literally so crappy, it's not even funny.
Yeah. Remember, oh god, soccer is so dull. Football is way better. Maven won't agree with that. Mr. G, could you tell me the story of how you got into wrestling? What made you start watching wrestling? When I was a kid, back in the day, when the dinosaurs were around, my uncle and my dad would watch wrestling, and so I just started watching it with them. They like World Championship Wrestling, NWA, have like Ric Flair, Harley Race,
Stuff like that.
Dusty Rhodes, the Road Warriors, Magnum TA, the Four Horsemen. So the Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express. So yeah. I'm not really watching this match. I'm watching y'all in the NCAA basketball game. Yeah, I've kind of kept up on the score here of the game. I have a carry and add hot chocolate to Kulat coffee. You don't need cream and sugar if you do that. That's interesting. So do you brew a cup of coffee and then brew some chocolate in your Keurig, or do you like put hot chocolate in with the coffee, or the other way around?
I'm almost out, dude. McIntyre could be out. Like, no.
Basketball is too exciting. I'm not a rock star. Add hot chocolate mix to black coffee. Interesting. Mr. Gleen was around when wrestling was in circus shows. Yes, I was, Zendel. Are you making fun of it? I hope not.
The choke slam has been watered down officially. Y'all have to admit Corbin is putting on one heck of a match. That is putting me to sleep. I just don't care about this whatsoever. Like, it doesn't matter to me whether, like, we all know Drew's winning, and it doesn't matter.
I'm not that athletic, so I love the extreme tactics in football. It's basically human chess. It is pretty much. This is a Corbin push. This match isn't bad. I don't like Corbin. I just hope it doesn't turn into like something stupid like a triple threat match.
Oh, they have time. They have time to
No, I
do
mean
so.
at Mania.
They have time to do so.
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Jesus. There's 3 minutes left. I'm surprised he's still managing to get up.
The easiest food I've ever made was a grilled cheese. Interesting.
Or a grilled sandwich. There's cheese in there. It's just a grilled sandwich.
Oh, grilled sandwich. Sorry.
Oh, he couldn't correct.
Make fun of Mr. G and I'll affect your existence. I'm his bodyguard. Corbin kicked out of a future shot. This is a Corbin push. That's what I said. We're going to head towards the triple threat match, aren't we? I'm only watching the match to see the extreme close-up on constipated face McIntyre face. Uh-oh, we almost had a kid break in.
He's like, they've been in there for too long. This is their cue to get off.
Corbin going to the second rope. Looking to finish Drew McIntyre off. Suplex off the top rope. Very close to ending the match.
He's got like 17 close pinfalls. He's not winning, dude. Just end it. Good God.
If I would have never came across you guys' YouTube channel, I wouldn't have had the relationship I have with you guys. You can make me laugh. I try, Jono. That's my goal in life. Making somebody laugh. Oh my God. Ghosts. We do have ghosts here, but that wasn't a ghost. That was just a kid.
There's a hair. Like on my lip. I think it's stuck in my lipstick.
That'd be a hair lip.
And it's like, stop. It's like stuck on my...
How long has this been? It's been too long and not good. Well, we're going on 23 minutes.
I don't know, dude. They started the entrances at 9:30.
I think it's about 23-minute match, and that's with 5 minutes of. We had 5 minutes of ads in there. Aunt Dom brought me here originally, but you keep me here. You're all very kind. Yes, Jack, we love having you around.
Yes, you're a great mom.
We love having everybody here. It's awesome when everybody's here. Hit it with this thing! The ref's not looking!
The ref is clearly looking.
I'm counting. 22 to 23 minutes now.
And Claymore!
Why'd you let go of the stick?
Because he got tripped up. Jesus.
It's not like he was throwing the stick.
One Claymore, okay? 17,000 beatings to McIntyre. Can't take him down. One Claymore and Corbin is dead! Do you know how dumb this is?
I'm not sure what he did with that stick. It's like he missed and dropped the stick. I'm okay with that ending. Well, I mean, I guess the ending's okay. I don't get it. Are y'all going to put this Mania sign up? I'm thinking about it, James. I'm thinking about making a Mania sign and putting it right back here, and then I'm just going to point to it. Starting Wednesday. I knew it would happen like this eventually. Yes! WrestleMania. Point to the sign. Turn around, point. Do it. Do it. You know you want to. Do it.
Boom, 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 boom.
Let's not wait till WrestleMania. Let's do it now. Why can't you just steal the real WrestleMania sign?
This would be a perfect moment to have Brock slide into the ring and boom, knock out Drew McIntyre, and then you make a triple threat. That would have been perfect. That would have been perfection. However, that's not what we're doing here because we're just going off the air, and that's cool too. Okay.
Johnny Lee, I'd like to steal the signs, but you know that you go to jail for that, and I really don't want to go to jail because then I can't do this show anymore.
Alrighty, hello.
He was waiting, trying to weapon shot him. The ref was 4 feet away. Why wasn't it? I don't know. I don't know why it wasn't a DQ. It didn't make a lot of sense. That's what I said. It's like the ref sees it and nothing's done. Thank goodness he didn't do the WrestleMania point cliche. I wish he would have. I wish he would have looked at Lashley and then went. I forgot that, Mr. G. Yes. Yes. Don't forget things like that, Johnny Lee, because it'll get you into trouble. Snazzy Futuristic, how you doing? How's it going? Great to have you here.
Hello.
So, we'll do a quick recap here. We'll talk about it. Would you support the presidential bid of the Roe? It doesn't matter if you support The Rock. I suppose it depends on what his policies are. Was anything watchable tonight on Raw?
Yes.
I mean,
to an extent.
I wouldn't say it was like. I mean, I wouldn't say it was great.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
But there was some things that were okay. That was an interesting show. No Fiend, Alexa, and Randy Orton.
17 minutes and
how about
58
y'all?
seconds.
Doing good. Doing good.
17 minutes and 58 seconds. That's how long Drew McIntyre and King Corbin wrestled. You freaking kidding me, bro.
Yes.
Okay, so should we just start from the top of the show? I think we should. We have Drew McIntyre who opens the show, talks about sacrificing everything to get, here where he is today. He's going to run through Corbin tonight and put his foot through Lashley's face this weekend. Lashley comes out. They yell at each other. Corbin comes out and says that, McIntyre, you might not make it to WrestleMania.
Yes.
You best be watching out, brother.
Mr. J, according to the Get My Payment to him, my stimulus check was mailed March 26th. Where might it be? Well, Scott, I will tell you that the Pony Express nowadays would deliver mail faster than our mail is delivered. We had right around Christmas time. We had my wife had a present. My wife had a. You were like trying to talk, and I'm trying to like think here. My wife had a card from a friend that was sent in like early December.
We didn't get it till like January.
We didn't get it till like January, the middle of January.
Oh man.
So I would say that the Pony Express would get it to you faster than the mail does. 4 out of 10. Maybe they're saving Brock for Mania. Too early for ratings. I'll say mine later on in the chat. All right, Hubert Davis is the new head coach of North Carolina. That's interesting. No Fiend. There was no build-up. I mean, they showed a recap, but that was it. Yes.
I feel like they think they did enough with it, which I'm not going to say they should have put him on and totally ruined everything they've done over the last couple of weeks because I don't think it was necessary. I think last week was good enough. I think the whole Fiend Orton thing that we did was cool, and I'm fine with that, and I'm fine with them not doing anything this week because I don't want them to ruin it.
Yes.
So,
Louis Joy is the worst Postmaster General. Yes, well, considering he has stock and involvement in other modes of getting mail and things to people, yeah, there's a little bit of a like conflict of interest there. Guess where he makes his money from? Not from the post office, but from something else other than the post office. This is why I think that our government needs to eliminate people that have stock in anything. Because when you have an influence on how government is ran based on the stock and stuff that you are involved in, there's a problem.
Mr. G rant.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sort of talk about the Drew McIntyre Lashley type segments all at once here. We had a segment later in the show with the, where did it go?
What?
Oh, Cedric and MVP.
Yeah.
Cedric was like mad, pushed MVP, and like Shelton and Cedric got in his face and says that like, you know, they're going to rip Lashley apart. Lashley says he's going to break Cedric in half. We got Bobby Lashley versus Cedric Alexander. It was a decent match. Lashley won. Pretty much everything happened that we thought was going to happen. And then the main event was Drew McIntyre versus King Corbin. This was way too freaking long, and I did not care.
Yeah.
17 minutes of nothing, in my opinion.
I
because
agree.
we already knew Drew McIntyre was winning. It was a dumb thing.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Yes.
No point. It was just so we could get this stupid Lashley Drew stare down at the end of the show, which was unnecessary because we already did it at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, pretty pointless. Surprised Joy wasn't sacked by Biden immediately. He can't sack him, Jack. That's the problem. He has to appoint people on the board, and then they could get rid of him. But the president cannot get rid of him. USPS is awful even the way the stick stamps on 8 professional dude. Roy Williams retired. Yes, he did. I miss Corbin with hair. Same, Scott.
We then had New Day backstage. Riddle rides up and says, you know, what almost did was messed up. And then he makes a ton of, like, getting high jokes, which I thought was funny. So, yeah. Riddle's hilarious. I like Riddle. He's cool. We then have Xavier Woods and AJ Styles in a match against one another, which lasted 1 minute and 20 seconds. Was this necessary?
No. It was pointless. We do this a lot of people owning stock and stuff. It's called divesting, but they don't do it because no one enforces it. When they divest it, they give it to someone that's related to them, and then that person just gives it back to them after they get out of office. So there's really no point. Corbin with hair looked like Predator from Alien vs. Predator. That is pretty funny. So this whole Xavier Woods AJ Styles thing, like,
just to put them out there on the show.
Well, it's another one of those things we've seen 17 times.
Yes, absolutely. We then have Braun Strowman, who comes to the ring.
Here was another match that we've seen 17 times.
He comes outside, into the cage. What was I trying to say there? He goes into the cage.
So they brought a cage down during a commercial break.
And for what purpose?
Or put it together before a commercial break or something.
No idea, dude. So he does this promo inside of the steel cage. Shane doesn't know what Braun is capable of doing. He says that, just like fighting this weekend or Saturday or whatever for, me. I'm fighting for all the people who've had somebody like Shane McMahon in their lives who have talked down to them and, beaten them up about stuff and telling them they're stupid and all this stuff. And Braun says, if Shane will not hear, here comes the money at WrestleMania, he will hear, here comes the body bag. Shane comes out, says that the cage wasn't that bad of an idea, says he's going to outwit Braun Strowman and that Braun is stupid. And then Elias and Riker come out. We get Braun versus Jackson Riker and Elias in a 2-on-1 handicap match. This is down. Braun won. Who cares?
Yes. Who cares? And by the way, the cage was taken down.
Yeah. There was no cage. So the point of it was there was no cage.
They're supposed to sell it off, not hand it to relative. Yep. Ains, I was going to say he looked like Smeagol. Yeah, I could see that too. By custom, but not law, sadly. Yes. I do got a question. I thought Riker was fired from the WWE, and now he's teamed with Elias.
No, Riker was never fired by WWE. It was Steve Cutler.
Yes.
I think. I don't think he was fired. He was let go.
Yeah. Grant knows exactly what I mean. I know what you're saying, Ains. I know exactly what you're saying.
So we then have Ms. Morrison, who paints Bad Bunny's
worse, to be honest.
car. Bad Bunny comes up after commercial break, looks at the car. It's got, paint all over it. Miz jumps Bad Bunny from behind. Adam Pearce makes the save. Bad Bunny looks like he's, really bad off because they jumped him from behind, man. How could they do such a thing?
Yeah.
Later in the show, we had Bad Bunny and Damian Priest who cut a promo. Damian Priest says he wants to make it a tag match to even the odds. Miz and Morrison accept. Bad Bunny did this long-winded promo that wasn't necessary, but he did it anyways. We had Rhea Ripley backstage. She said Asuka's gonna have to wait till Sunday to get whatever payback she might want. It gets announced that we're getting a tag team turmoil gauntlet match on Saturday. It's going to be Lana and Naomi versus Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan versus Tamina and Natalya versus Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke. The winners are going to face Shayna and Nia on Sunday for the tag team championships. We get Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax versus Rhea Ripley and Asuka. Shayna and Nia won because Rhea attacked Asuka during the match. She then tossed Asuka back in the ring and Baszler made the pin. Or got the pin, whatever. And that was that.
Again, it's another this match just seemed like
stupid.
A pointless match.
Stupid.
I mean,
stupid.
I don't know. I was hoping Jerry Stackhouse became head coach, but I will take Hubert Davis. Hubert Davis is a good choice, I think. Useless cage spot, definitely. God, maybe you sound like Shane. Ryback, feed him more, and he will stay away from the roster. How is Charlotte Flair punished for being on WrestleMania? She's not gonna be she won't be there.
No, I don't think so. Don't think it's happening. We then had Shayna and Nia backstage. Lana and Naomi come up. Dana and Mandy come up. Tamina and Natalya come up. The Riot Squad also showed up. And then Billie Kay also showed up and was like, take a look at my resume. And they're like, dude, you don't even have a tag partner. And she's like, well, Carmella's looking over the resume. WWE, then being the idiots that they are and not being able to have a surprise ever, they put up a tweet after this segment went out. It was a graphic for the tag team turmoil match on Saturday, and the graphic included Billie Kay and Carmella. So, I'm assuming they're going to be added based upon the fact, and then they deleted it. So, I'm assuming based on the fact that they put it up and then deleted it, they are going to be added.
Probably.
So, yeah. We had Sheamus and Ali backstage. They essentially just talk about not liking Riddle. And that's that. Sheamus wants to be at ringside. We have Riddle versus Ali. Riddle won. Stare down with Sheamus. It was great. It's also announced that BB Rex is going to be performing America the Beautiful at WrestleMania. Cool. And then, like I said, we had the main event, Drew and Corbin, and I don't give a flying fig.
Yep.
I was wrong. It was okay. Not very good. Okay, at best. That's being nice. So now, we're going to give our predictions for NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver.
WWE has genius marketers on social media. Blame me. I'd be better. Jack, I think a lot of people would be better. I think my 3-year-old would be better.
Yeah, I think so. Let me pull this up. So we're getting a 2-night takeover this year. Night 1 is Wednesday. Night 2 is Thursday. And we're doing a watch along for both of them. Sorry, I just didn't step on you. I just stepped on the charger.
Have y'all noticed only one of the 4 horsemen is on the main card match? Such a shame. Yes.
So, night 1. Here we go. Pete Dunne versus Kushida.
Pete Dunne.
I'm gonna also say Pete Dunne.
Yep. I'm never watching another Young Rock because they just had a weird part of that show. I'll have to watch it now. I like the whole Orton Fiend and Alexa segment, but I will find it more creepy and disturbing if Alexa's teeth were yellow and disgusting. LOL. Having white teeth ain't creepy.
Okay, I saw some buffoon on Twitter in the last couple of days who put up a tweet and was like, you know, I think that Alexa, like, how are we supposed to take Alexa seriously when she's, like, got these raccoon eyes? Because she has this, like, black stuff all over her eyes, right? Are you a fool? Like, literally. You obviously know nothing. You are a fool. Don't ever tweet anything about this ever again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because you're a buffoon.
Yeah. Buffoon.
The whole point of it is to make her face look sunken in, you
Yeah.
weirdo. Like, good God. Why are people stupid?
I do not know. Because people just don't get it.
No, clearly they don't. Clearly they don't.
So Raw was good with some of the promos and matches. The show gets a 6 out of 10. Not bad. Kushida. So James is taking Kushida. Kushida's not winning.
I'm going to say Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
We have a triple threat tag team match for the vacant NXT Tag Team Championships. It's MSK versus the Grizzled Young Veterans versus Legado del Fantasma. I'm going to say MSK. I would love for the Grizzled Young Veterans to win them. How about
I'm going to say MSK too.
I think MSK is the new next big thing.
I agree.
And I think that they are going to win the tag titles.
Yes.
And then potentially run the tag team division.
I agree. 100%. Then we get Toothpick versus Isaiah Swerve Scott versus Bronson Reed versus Cameron Grimes versus Dexter Lumis versus LA Knight.
In a 6-man gauntlet eliminator match to determine the #1 contender for the NXT North American Championship on night 2.
Did you make NXT predictions on Discord? I did not, Snazzy, but you can if you want to. You can throw them out there, and then I will throw my predictions out there. I'm going to take Toothpick.
I'm going to say LA Knight. Or Eli Drake.
Yeah, that's a good
I really
choice.
dislike
That's a
the
good
name
choice.
LA Knight. I really dislike it.
Yeah, so do I. So how much is WrestleMania this year on Peacock? Still $9.99. You can do the $4.99 version. I don't know what the difference is going to be since it's a pay-per-view. But the $4.99 version has ads for just a regular Peacock. I don't know what they're going to do with...
Sorry.
With as far as how they're going to do this whole thing. I know that the $4.99 deal does give you ads. Alexa actually isn't 5 foot a Fury. She's 5'1". Terry Reynolds was 5 foot. I'll be back.
So,
Make wins.
MSK, I'm assuming.
Or MSK.
We then have Walter versus Tommaso Ciampa for
Walter.
the NXT UK Championship.
Where can I put my predictions on Discord? Just throw them here. Let's do this. I will actually pull that up right now.
You can throw them up.
I will throw my Discord up here, and I will make a spot for Stand and Deliver.
Okay, you could just put them in NXT.
I could, but this way there's like...
Okay, Mr. G's making a new thing, I guess.
Because then I can always delete something if necessary. I wish Sami Zayn was WWE champion. His conspiracy character would be good for his title run. Like when he loses, he could use that. There's a conspiracy against it. Yeah, I think that.
I love what he's doing. I think it's like one of the better things that they have going at the moment. I think it's very entertaining, and like I just like Sami Zayn. Like I think he's cool.
Yeah.
Mr. G is making a new.
Let's get here. I'm going to add a channel, and we're going to call it Stan. Next.
There you go.
So you can now go onto our Discord and put it on there if you want to put your predictions there.
So Mr. G made a new one.
Well, they don't have one, do they?
No, probably not.
Well, that's just stupid. I'd have to create my own.
There you go. Never mind. Whatever. Ciampa wins. I personally love to see AJ Lee back in the WWE. AJ versus Alexa would be a crazy interesting match considering both are crazy maniacs. Yeah. I mean, well, same. I just say Walter wins by default.
I put that up just for Jack.
Okay. Man. So there you go. Everybody's putting him in the Discord, and that's cool.
By the way, if you don't have a link to our Discord, you can always check out if you go to if you go to that link right there, I just posted the https://wlo.link. That'll take you to all of our social media contacts. You can click on that, and you can find our Instagram, our Discord, everything that we have. You can find it there. I'll put it over here in Twitch chat, and now there it is for Twitch. So if you do not have Discord, is pretty awesome because you can always go in and type in like live, so you have that there.
Did you want to put yours in?
I can.
So far, or whatever. I mean, I don't care. I can put mine.
Let's put them all in at once at the end.
That's cool. So anyways, what's next? Io Shirai versus Raquel Gonzalez for the NXT Women's Championship. Unfortunately, I think that Raquel is winning. I don't like it, but it is what it is. I don't think Io's walking out with the title. I think Io's title run has been so poorly done.
Yeah, well, it's like
not even funny.
Everything else. I'm gonna go with Raquel also.
Like, I haven't even been watching NXT, and I know that Io Shirai's title run has been terrible.
Yeah.
Like, it's been bad. I don't know. I don't even know.
Yeah. Do you guys do the WWE Draft King's bids? They are free, and I have $1 so far. I have not observing stuff. I should probably check it out.
Raquel is winning. Io shows up on Raw.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised by that. So that's like the main event for night 1, I'm assuming. Which is cool. Io and Raquel get the main event.
That's what I would say.
Night 2. Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart versus The Way, which is Candice LeRae, and Indy Hartwell for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. I'm going to say Candice and Indy win.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Candice and Indy also.
Cool. I'm cool with that. Jordan Devlin versus Santos Escobar for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. This is the ladder match to determine who is the undisputed NXT Cruiserweight Champion.
Devlin.
Jordan Devlin is absolutely winning.
Scott says Indy turns on Candice. That'd be interesting. Put my predictions. I see it there. I think you missed a match there on night 1 there, Futuristic. You missed the
Pete Dunne.
You don't have Pete Dunne and Kushida on there. Raquel versus Kai would be interesting for a title because Kai has been manipulating Gonzalez this whole time. Yes, definitely. I think that would be interesting. I'm happy with that. You can blame her. It's not her fault. She wanted somebody to challenge. She got that person. Yes. Happy 420, Grant. It's the 6th, but details. It wasn't 4:20 a.m. your time.
So, Jordan Devlin?
Yeah, I said Jordan Devlin.
Cool. Johnny Gargano versus the Gauntlet Eliminator winner.
I think you can go in and edit futuristic.
NXT North American Championship.
I could be wrong, though.
I'm pretty sure you can. But I don't know.
Yes, you can. Good job.
I'm going to say Johnny Gargano because I don't see Johnny Gargano losing to any of those guys that are in that match. Maybe Bronson Reed, but I picked LA Knight to win, so.
I'm going to take Toothpick.
That would be Leon Ruff.
Yeah, Leon Ruff.
Cool.
He's gonna win.
I'm saying Johnny Gargano.
I see it. I see it up there, futuristic.
Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly. I'm actually excited to see this. I haven't been following NXT so much in recent weeks. However, this is something that I have been following sort of through Twitter, through the videos that have been put up. I think it's been handled really well, and I think it's such a natural storyline, you know. And yeah, so I'm excited to see it. I think it'll be really good. It's an unsanctioned match, so I think there's gonna be some crazy stuff. I'm gonna say Kyle O'Reilly. I think this could be Kyle O'Reilly's big win. I could see it going either way. But I think this would be like a big standout moment
well, it's
for
an
Kyle
unsanctioned
O'Reilly.
match, so here's my thought. I think there's going to be a lot of interference.
I think Roddy might get involved and beat the crap out of both of them.
I'm going to go with Kyle O'Reilly. But I could see a lot of people getting involved in this.
Kyle should win, but this could be Cole's send off to the main roster. I agree. I just think if we're keeping Kyle O'Reilly around, I think you could just quietly have Adam Cole lose and then have him quietly go to the main roster and not do this huge send off thing where he gets the dub at in the match and then he does this big heartfelt goodbye. I don't think you need to do that with him. I think you could easily make Kyle O'Reilly look really good here and give him this big win that leaves him in NXT this big deal now because he beat up Adam Cole. And he beat him and he won. And Adam Cole's gone now. So I think that could be a big defining moment for him. Because Adam Cole for the longest time has been the guy in NXT. So I feel to sort of give Kyle O'Reilly a moment of this big deal of beating his former brother, his former friend.
I can see that. Definitely see that.
And have it be this big moment for him.
Yeah. Yeah, that might be a good way to go.
And then they, like I said, they just quietly move Adam Cole to the main roster.
Yeah.
And call it good.
Yeah, I think that would be a good way to go. I think that, again, I think there's going to be a lot of people I think there could be a lot of interference in this. I think there's going to be a lot of interference in this. I think that there's going to be a lot of, since it is an unsanctioned match, I think there's going to be a lot of people getting involved. What if McAfee comes back and helps out Cole?
I would find that as a really fun twist.
Because I think that
don't know that it's going to happen, but I think it'd be a really fun
Well, I don't know if
twist.
it'll happen, but I think that'd be an interesting way to go with it. Finn Balor has been the guy. Well, Cole, then Balor coming back, but now it will be O'Reilly time to get beat by Cross. I think that it's possible, yes. I could see that, too.
You know what? Personally, I feel even with Finn Balor being, the champ and stuff, and when Adam Cole wasn't, the big champion, I feel like he's still the guy.
Yeah.
On the show. I don't think it matters whether he has the belt or not. He's still the guy. And in my eyes, at least, that's the way I see him on NXT. It's like he's been the guy for NXT for like a long time now, and I think it's just time for Adam Cole to move on.
Yeah.
So I think it's a fun way to do it and sort of push Kyle O'Reilly towards the spotlight. You know.
Yeah.
I think he's already in the spotlight. I just think it, be this big defining thing.
I agree.
So. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see it.
I am too. I think it'll be, like I said, I think there's going to be a lot of people getting involved in this. Just because of what's happened. So it'll be interesting to see.
Mm-hmm. So then the last match we have is Finn Balor versus Karrion Kross for the NXT Championship. Karrion Kross is getting the title back.
I'm going to say... I'm going to say Finn Balor. Because I think Cross seems too obvious. I think that I think this could be one that is... this could be one other match where we see something happen in it that's unexpected. Again, I think it's just because the way they've pushed Cross and everything, it just seems too obvious to have him win.
Well, it was obvious before when he won the title, and then he got injured.
Which is why I think that having him do it now, I think just throwing something out there would be a twist, would make things a lot more interesting. Yeah. I'm still going with Cross.
I think he's walking out with the title. So, Adam Cole, the Diet Cola, Shawn Michaels. That's funny. So, yeah. That's my predictions for that, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, it's... we will put our predictions in Discord. So if you want to check out our predictions
there. Probably after we go off, it'll be easier.
If you want to come in and chat in Discord, I will be in Discord for about the next 20 minutes or so. We can go into Discord and chat. If you don't know what Discord is, it is basically a way for people to chat live, and it's kind of like doing like text chatting, only different. Discord. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. I predict I'll wake up with $1 million tomorrow. You could do that. Maybe. You could do that.
Any return predictions? I don't really know who's been like off NXT.
Futuristic said,
Bobby Fish, I think, is a good one. Because he's been out. He was injured, wasn't he? I don't even know. So
I think that's a good choice. Bobby Fish returning there, Futuristic.
Outside of that, I don't really know who else has been off of NXT that could be returning anytime soon. So.
One more time, I'm going to put in our links.
Sorry, I'll move.
If you go to this, it'll take you to any of our social media, any of that stuff. Had a bad experience on Discord, so I don't use it. Grant, what'd you do? Can't believe you had a bad experience. I wish I had all the tea in China. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. So I have an NXT Stand and Deliver link or section on there. I also have a WrestleMania section, so you could go ahead and put your predictions in there if you wanted to. Remember that there's a puppy that was on a trailer of a superstar, so we might get a glance of who it could be.
Oh, it's absolutely Taya.
Yeah. The question with Bobby Fish, observing stuff. I joined Discord, but I'm not making a Twitter. Well, you can go ahead and put in your predictions for. Put in your predictions in there, and then we'll kind of keep track of them. Got my base destroyed on Conan Exiles and Rage Quit. Who is Taya? She was in Impact Wrestling. Mm-hmm. She is John Morrison's wife.
Yeah.
Are y'all doing a watch along?
Is that her name?
Huh?
Taya Valkyrie?
Yeah.
something like that.
Are y'all doing a watch along for SmackDown? James, we're doing watch alongs all week.
Yep, we'll be doing just a reminder, watch along on Wednesday for NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver Night 1, and a watch along on Thursday for NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver Night 2. We'll be doing watch along for SmackDown. We will be doing watch along for WrestleMania Night 1, Night 2, and then we will see what we do next week for the, shows and stuff. New week of shows. So we're doing a watch along for every show this week. So
I do see your predictions there, John Elliott. I see you got Pete Dunne, Grizzled Young Veterans, Raquel, Walter, Brunson, Reed, Cross, O'Reilly, Reed, The Way, and Devlin. I do see them.
So, yeah.
Not bad choices. Not bad choices.
We will be doing predictions for WrestleMania on
Taya Valkyrie, yes.
Friday.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it's Taya.
Hello, I've heard the build-up. How you doing, Clark? I've heard the build-up to WrestleMania 37 is atrocious. That would be an understatement. That would be like a complete understatement. The build-up has been terrible. Like, really terrible. Grant, you could get on Discord and just come in and join us. You don't have to go to any place else. But yeah, the whole build up to WrestleMania has not been good. I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know it could be any worse than what they've done.
It could be.
Well, I don't know how.
It could be worse. It could be worse. It could be a lot worse.
Do you all think Tessa signs with WWE?
Maybe. I don't know.
Possibly.
I don't think she's going to sign anywhere right now.
That would not. I think her going to AEW would probably be out of the question. Just because her dad's there.
I don't know.
When it comes to JBL, he will always be Bradshaw to me. Yeah, I agree. OMG, I just realized something. So did I.
I believe Taya will now be going by the name Frankie Monet on NXT. Why?
Yeah. What makes you say that? I was bad at math, but always into group for it. A lot of people are bad at math. Jack, just,
I'm Mr. G, apparently.
WWE ruins talent. Keith Lee, Aleister Black, and Andrade were too good for them. Ricochet was well. I thought this was a review stream and did not watch along, but when I looked at the title, I felt stupid.
Oh, that's all good.
You're good, Futuristic.
No big deal.
We'll be doing we're doing watch-alongs all week. We'll be back Wednesday with a watch-along, Thursday with a watch-along, Friday with a watch-along,
Saturday with a watch-along,
Saturday with a watch-along, Sunday with a watch-along.
So the thing with Keith Lee is, like, Keith Lee started off pretty bad on Raw. Like, I didn't like what they did with him, but then, like, he got injured, and that's why he's not on TV right now, is because he's injured. I don't know what happened or what's wrong, but he's injured. That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
So.
John Cena is on the Tonight Show. If anyone's wondering. I'd turn it on, James, but I wouldn't be able to see him. Just saying.
I think that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to say.
Yes. Again, if you want to get in, join on the Discord, go to that link that I put out a little bit ago. If you don't know what Discord is, just think of it as kind of a way to chat. Lots of, if you have ideas, things that we could do, you can come into Discord, put it in, and we can check it out and see what we like and what we don't like. And so yeah. Yes. Join Gimme a Yeah. Oh, Jack, when are they streaming? I think I saw it earlier.
Wednesday.
So they're going to be streaming Wednesday also.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know if they're doing AEW or NXT. I have no idea.
I do not know.
However, we will also be here watching NXT TakeOver.
Yes.
So come see us.
Yes. Come see us.
Live.
Be there or be square.
Yes.
With that, we're going to take off. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. We appreciate it. You guys make it fun and interesting. And like I said, go check out all of our links, social media, Everything was in that link that I put out earlier. With that, we're taking off, and we'll see you guys later. See you Wednesday. Ready for a long week. Peace out, everybody.